were co-op in 2013. We were
Good times.
We were partners. We were the Mega Powers. Yeah. Release them up. Oh, we're going. We're gonna go.
What?
All right, we got a timer.
You gotta click
Ready when you are.
Just about.
We're gonna click right here. Oh, we'll just go from there.
All right, on go. Wait, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go. Yes.
And we have started.
I'm winning. Woo! Woo!
In the lead.
Woo!
With about 3 pixels ahead.
Get him a
is
body
Mossy.
bag!
Yeah!
Oh, wait. Mosley takes the lead.
How did you take the lead? I'm literally holding up. Oh, jeez.
Mosley's a god amongst men.
It's over. It's over.
And that's the run.
I want to
Everybody can go home now.
There's text scrolling.
What happened?
Let's go, Mosley!
We are.
Sucks. Let's go, Mosley!
Mosley sucks.
Let's go, Mosley!
Mosley sucks.
Let's go, Mosley!
Mosley sucks.
Got a hot crowd in Chicago. The Chicago street fight.
How am I so far behind? You are literally winning by 5 seconds.
You work on your text scrolling. No more alcohol. Hurt. Mostly has text box up for 1 frame each.
Did you change the text speed in the beginning?
No, Mosley's just better at scrolling it.
Oh, I talked to that rabbit 3 times.
No, this isn't the one with the D-pad, right? This is just AB.
AB.
Oh my God! This is.
Look at that
I am
text
falling
strap.
apart right now.
Trouble in the early going.
Looks like there might be one.
Getting a little of that night.
Calendar says
I'm losing by like 10
It's
seconds.
like
We are a
someone
minute in.
else's.
Hey, Spencer, remember the line?
you're getting destroyed by text messages.
Oh, that's fair.
Text is the worst boss.
Mossy, this happens every year, Palmer says. Your text mashing sucks.
You gotta get a 1-2 punch on the B and the A button. It's like that. Both fingers.
Yeah, you gotta whip out 2 fingers.
You gotta whip out both
Yeah.
fingers. Yeah.
Transmission?
It's a 2-finger game.
Doing my job. Game audio, please. Let's see here.
You playing on
I think I can do that.
This is not the run, Mossy.
Can we start over? Can we start over, guys?
No, I'm playing on this.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Stortog from Louisiana? Are you still from Louisiana?
Mossy's anything for a
I grew
win.
up there. I'm from South
I think
Carolina.
one year we should totally do Skyward Sword just up through Skyview Temple.
So I'm seeing something from Josh. Is Josh's?
Yes, please. I will run that.
That'd be so hard.
1-1 right here.
It would be crazy. It would be fun as heck.
No lag.
I don't think you could do the whole game.
We are working on game audio.
Might if you're good enough in sync with your partner.
Go get Trevor. He knows
Become
audio.
one person.
I don't know audio.
Have to play like one arm wrapped around.
Probably have to have one person like giving instructions the whole time. Okay.
You see audio.
Now, move.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
It's definitely
or even 3 people. You have one person who's like telling where to go. Even if it's just notes, be like, okay.
Or you just
Almost,
have
you are
one
winning
person
by
who's just really good at movement, and then the
a
other
full-
person's just really good at.
Oh my
sword
goodness,
slashing
you are
and
winning
stuff.
by.
So, and then it's
16
just up to
seconds.
The
16.
person who has a sword slash to.
How did
recognize
you
the
pick up
movements
16
of your
seconds in
player,
this?
And then the movement guy has to be aware of how to position for the.
Mosley's winning by 16 seconds.
It'd be tough, but I think it's definitely doable.
I feel like the movement
This is ridiculous.
like the main person.
Yes.
I'm very confused
Lock.
by audio.
Or just doing the items basically.
I'm losing by 16
That
seconds.
and it would actually work too because the person who's on the sword, whenever he's not doing any sword movements,
Yeah,
or
honestly, the
motions,
hardest thing is gonna be backflips.
yeah,
That's gonna be the really hard thing.
So whatever game Josh was playing is muted.
shield bashing could
You
also be
think
annoying.
you'd have to
Your favorite
buy an
character.
upgraded shield and stuff for that.
Go, Ralph.
No.
Because if you have one guy
That
who's
piece
just
of-
really good at shield bashing, you almost
piece of
can do
trash.
most of the stuff. Most of the stuff that you require a backflip normally, you can shield bash through.
Yeah.
A lot of the other enemies, like Clock Twist, for example, you can just walk backwards if need be.
It's because my character's name has more characters.
For backflips, and as soon as you start walking backwards, they start doing it.
Yeah.
Some quality play here from Mosley, adjusting the sound settings.
This is pre-recorded footage. Yeah, my fingers are fading already.
I love how the stream was just repeatedly opening up sound And it's saying that there's no sound.
Alright, you enter the village at 28 seconds.
Holy fuck.
Mosley can't be pre-recorded. He's not Mossy's.
Mosley doesn't have a camera to pre-record with.
17 seconds. You picked up more time. Alright, Mosley, I don't know what's going on, but the screen's a little blurry.
I got you.
A little blurry. You gotta hold it like this right here.
This is what happens when you don't go with no Mossy's.
Okay.
Or not my god.
No mas.
Thanks for coding and quality.
Just lost
Okay,
another second there by
so
thinking I was in the past.
which one's game 1, which one's game 2?
Moss is gonna be game 1, so.
I forgot I have to actually activate the stream.
I'm banking on a death in Wing Dungeon here, Mosley.
That's it. And then
May happen.
Strategic death in Wing Dungeon?
Yeah, if I press it right.
Even the impossible.
And he said we don't want both of them, so let's mute one of them.
You're welcome, Bryce.
Hey, Mossies, which is your favorite horse name that you want?
Poseidon.
I have
Okay.
a monitor, so I believe we should have game audio now, coming from Mosley.
You get nothing. You lose. Good
Look
day,
at those
sir.
faces of concentration from Mossies and
Mosley.
Little Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
A little bit.
Willy Wonka.
Mosley's on the left.
Don't worry, I got you.
Yes.
The better movie.
I understand.
Never mind.
I understand.
You have that's kind of like
Good. Game 1, game 2?
Hey, Taylor.
What's up?
Okay.
Calculate the time difference when
make sure you
he hoists the shovel over his head.
Okay.
don't change that. Because that
One,
corresponds to the
two.
actor.
Use the in the count
Okay.
that's in the on the TV.
Oh, that was 640.
Let's see how bad it is.
Oh, I wanted to.
No,
You
that's just how
are
the game
24
sounds, folks.
seconds behind.
24?
Yeah.
I wanted
Roughly.
to hate
What
on the
is
game
going
we call
on?
Give or take a second or two.
I keep losing 2-3 seconds every minute. What, Mosley, what's going on? There's like only so much gameplay happening. How?
What? I'll show you. Press
Ridiculous.
this button here. So
You showed me that before. Okay, room. Why do you say room though?
because that's the speakers that go into the room. Oh. Okay.
And then I press stream.
Yeah, and then you can either hit flip or stream to go back.
Thank you.
From the interface here, are so inclined to use this, you can click bus one.
Okay.
That'll be the same thing.
That'll be easier for that.
Apparently on a phone you can't do decimal points.
That's bus one. This just has
And
six
dollar
box
amounts.
outputs, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my god.
So it's still
I went
going
left
to the
instead of right.
stream when we do that.
Detrimental.
Oh.
So think of it
I
as
wanted to do 160.
Mosley, I don't know about this
7
thing.
different mixers.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do,
No,
Mosley.
see,
So you have all the audio
Here,
sources.
try typing in 100
differently,
physics.
7 different
I need a Wing
See,
Dungeon
it's
death
okay,
right now.
decimals. It is decimals.
Even better, Spirits of Grave
It's like
death.
dollar.
Only
Yeah, watch
understand
that.
this 'cause he's done it for
Well,
years.
7.
And like on the bus,
Oh, never mind. That's,
No
that's the
way.
processing cost.
like I use this
Never mind. Okay, never mind.
It's quick settings.
That's how I know there's no decimal for it.
It's annoying.
I think it's only on mobile.
So they're saved settings.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay. So Twitch chat can confirm, are we listening to Mosley right now or are we listening to Mossies? Just to be sure.
Flirt with that Mackie tree. Flirt hard.
Alright, so we got game audio.
Flirt harder.
My job here is done. However, I do want to try to find another SCI cable.
Oh, I should probably put this on this shoulder so they can see it.
I think the reason they're saying it's so because they're
They calculate the difference when we get the seat satchel.
Wouldn't. Okay. 925.
Yes, he went the wrong way.
I got confused by the start and the select button.
Alright, let's see if we can figure out whose audio we're listening to.
Raise it up. That's Mosley.
Okay.
You got it right. You're all set, my dude.
Bye, Joshua.
47 seconds, roughly.
Wow.
Alright, what's the next one? Entering Spirit's Grave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it. Doesn't matter what I do. Maybe if I do done and then... There's no
Good,
way
I got everything labeled right.
Kind of lame. I have that same problem.
Alright, so I'm sorry that you guys' crowd
Like, I don't know
favorite
what's
name
in
of
this one.
No Moss
Oh, I
didn't
know what I
make
can
the
do.
cut. Someone with
I'm gonna put
deep pockets decided to
Tom.
rule you guys. Just keep that in mind next time.
Genius.
Instead of donating like $1.16 here and there, just plop down a nice smooth 50
Yeah.
and you'll have your name.
There you go.
Sounds fair to me, right?
Smart. Are you doing that because I was whining that we needed another woo?
Yes.
Okay, wait. If that's the message, can you put an exclamation point in front of it? Can you do it? It doesn't say it in chat, though.
Not, you mean a command?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. We don't have an audio command for that.
It'd be funny if you still just did it that way. And then he would read it and realize what you did.
I feel like I'm settling in now.
Wait, how did he get rid of that tree with a fire move? You can't get rid of random trees without the move cut.
Ember got that.
No, Twitch chat, you don't want to hear both at the same time. It will sound horrible. If you want me to
Just
switch
threw
audio,
Apple
just
Pay.
let me know.
Feels good,
But
man.
I might. Caleb, find the location. I want to know my progress.
I'm not very familiar with these games.
Find
so just
something
look at
Mosley's supposed to
Mosley
do
and then
tell me
count
when I do
until
it.
Mossies gets there.
Okay.
Do you doubt my counting ability?
Well, I said to do
They
it
say
at
it's
the
a
entrance to
43 seconds ahead.
Oh wow.
Mosley just jumping into that pit to get across the room faster. That was entirely intentional.
You called it that.
Fresh from his defeat at Adventure of Link, trying to get revenge against Mossies.
I'm on to playing good games now.
Let me get a bottle for him.
Got fire on his face, or whatever that is. Killing the fairy,
Oh my god.
and Mossie's jumping in the same pit Mosley was at just 43 seconds ago. Also using the
much am I
same
behind?
technique to get back across
I just
the
said
room.
now when you got up to when you told me to. What?
Oh, well that doesn't do anything.
Alright, I'll time the next one.
Okay, so
We have a donation from Taylor Wells. Hey, do we know that guy?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
$1.16.
I know that guy.
Let's go, Mosley. This donation goes towards the TP opponent name of Poseidon.
Okay, I'm seeing attacks from this mini boss I've never seen before.
317.
Yeah, I kind of got bodies on too.
Oh my god, the fairy ran to the other side of the room. Oh my god, Mosley, what is going on?
433.
This could not be a worse start to this game. Right from the beginning. 3 seconds in, I messed up the text.
Shout out to Anonymous. Hey, you know my name, Dungeon Bot.
It doesn't matter what you're.
you're fine.
Oh, I was rooting for you.
8 seconds behind. Mosley, currently in Halloween time, fighting a Pumpkinhead.
Yeah,
That's
what I was
Pumpkinhead
I
one.
tried to use Google one, I wouldn't find it.
Yeah.
The timer and stuff up on the same app or whatever.
Yeah.
And Mosley got the Eternal Spirit's Essence of Time.
Usually if you can throw it and hit him, pick it back up and throw it and hit him again, you kill him right there. What are those little things that are falling down?
Mossy's hacking his way to another room.
What does those look like to you guys?
I didn't see it.
Wasn't paying attention. In seasons I tried or leads.
Yeah, and this one I don't know what they are.
Hammer.
Mossy's is now fighting Pumpkinhead.
Or wait. I think
First save quit's coming up.
No safe quit.
okay, I think that was like
Too late for
40
that.
some
you
seconds
can't safe
Monty,
quit.
or
No
50.
safe quit. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're about 50 seconds behind Mossy's.
50?
Give or take a second.
I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense.
I'm gonna pick up a lot of time though.
Oh, so what are these? These are
Mostly.
look like pumpkins.
They're Nimbus clouds.
They're time clouds.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, Mosley, you must have big league right there, right? Oh, dude, no safe quit. No. There's no safe quit.
No, that wasn't predetermined.
Let's see what the rules say. According to the bot, the rules for Oracle of Engagement are no glitches allowed and dungeons must be completed in order.
There you go.
That's garbage. That's garbage.
Belongs to?
You didn't do that last year. The thumb to the eye right there. Cheating. Relying on codes.
Nature boy.
I thought you went in the wrong way. Look at you over preparing. Over preparing.
Over-preparing.
Now on our spreadsheet it does say no save quit. I just didn't put it in the box.
Yeah, that one part of this game.
What?
That one part of this game.
Garbage, Mosley. You're better than that.
No, I'm not.
Oh, hell no, please. What makes you feel better after having enough seconds?
T.
Gotta get those carbs, Palmer. Mossy's hacking the wood.
Mosley's busting out the safe quit.
What I love about Game Boy games
Wow.
being played on.
What a cheater.
I don't have to worry about walking in front of TV.
No. I think that's pretty much any game played on 3DS.
So how far behind are you?
Before or after the safe quit bullshit?
After. Mosley's just reminding us that Capcom made this game.
True.
I don't remember. Was Fujibayashi involved in this one?
Alright, Mossy's, it looks like save quit is definitely on the table as far as allowed.
No, it's not. I'm protesting this. We need the committee. Where's the committee? Josh, Josh, Trevor,
You can't midway
and,
through saying
Josh,
rules.
Trevor, and Kevin.
Hey,
You
Locke.
can't
Alright,
say
Josh,
rules.
Kevin, you're required for
Huh?
ruling.
We
I
need a
thought
ruling.
the nameplates weren't scrolling,
Crooked
but it
commissioner
just
trying to change the rules on the fly.
Crooked
What?
commissioner.
Well, this guy's pulling out safe quits.
I'm pulling out strats. that he
That's
can't
on the
handle.
rule book.
What?
What are the rules of engagement in the chat?
What am I, a referee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need a ruling.
The Council of Elders.
What's the
Safe quits is
what's
the
the
same
grievance?
thing as a purposeful death. I could stand there and die and say it was an accident. It would be the same thing.
Go kill yourself then. With what item?
Mosley's cheating right now.
What is
What are
the
we doing?
complaint?
Death warps and dungeons?
No, save and quit.
I was definitely walking in
Oh,
Palace.
save and quits. That's a fair deal.
Wasn't in the rules last year.
Yeah, it was.
Is that considered a
I
foreign
did it
object?
last year and the year before.
Mossy's is using save and quits.
You know,
I'm
Mosley.
carrying it for the
Mossy's
champion.
using save and
I didn't
quits.
see anything. I didn't
I'm the
see
champion's page.
The champion's cast.
I didn't
Page.
say save
I'll let
quit.
it-
I was
Uh,
Let's Mosley. Let's cut out this save and quit nonsense.
I want a ruling from the committee.
Mosley's
I mean,
cheating right now.
I mean,
You can't call an
obviously
audible
I'm
midway
against
through the game.
save and
It wasn't
quits
decided
unless we
beforehand.
agree
I
upon
want
it.
Actually, that's the
I want a
express
ruling,
purpose of an
and if
audible.
it's in my favor, I want to know what the penalty is.
The ruling is you get good, and you get good right now. You learn your Zelda.
Am I fighting Caleb Mosley or YouTuber 6234 on YouTube with the world record?
Far from it, sir.
No, you've asked me a lot of that.
This is getting heated.
I want a ruling from the committee.
Take a Jaeger bomb backstage.
No, man.
All right.
Alright, Spencer, get back.
All right.
No saving
No
quits.
one says
No,
No.
not unless it's agreed upon.
You can try to sneak in.
It was
a
never
hot
never
death.
debated prior to, and I've did it for 2 years.
That's fine.
Well,
You didn't do this one last year.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, did we
No, you
agree to
didn't.
save
Yeah, I
and
did.
quits?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I've watched your gameplay.
I don't agree to
Josh,
save
I've
and quits.
studied all your
for
moves.
seasons, so.
Pretty
I
well.
died in Dancing
I was like a
Dragon.
minute away from personal best.
Yeah, that's an unintentional. Yeah.
Did you finish the game?
Yeah.
I could just as well say mine is unintentional.
Well, there you go.
So, in
So-
that case, that's how we gotta move forward.
So is
No
my
save
death
quits,
warp in Cave of Flames
No,
illegal?
No intentional
In
death
which
warps.
No, there's no. You can
What's the
make up
penalty?
rules we already started.
I want to put the controller down for 15 minutes.
That's
16 minutes,
For
right?
15 minutes.
with the controller down for 15 minutes.
He's
I will
50,
compromise the 14.
he's 50
that's it.
seconds behind, and he wants
He
a
wants
15-minute
to put the controller
reprieve.
down for 60 minutes? Yeah, that's fine.
16.
I need to sit down.
That's
right now.
that's excessive.
I've messed up like 4 times in the last
That's
2
fine.
minutes.
Yeah. Don't do saving quits. It's
Yeah.
You're not gonna come in here and
That's a
tell me how to
dirty
live my life.
tactic, Mosley. You're coming in here and you're trying to hit Mossies with that
I'm
coal
the
miner's
champion.
glove that you grabbed from on top of the pole. Let's go, Spencer. Are you thirsty?
We gotta finish
Thursday.
right?
Are you parched?
Where do you get all these? Where do you get these guys? Where do you get these guys?
I think the crooked commissioner has kind of lined it up in his favor. He's elected these officials
jeez.
personally.
Oh my god, I messed up again.
Well, guess what? The officials got their back turned. Anything goes. As long as the referee don't see it, didn't happen.
This is just an all-out brawl now.
Just the chick that gives you the bones.
Oh yeah, Queen Abby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does she?
The queen, you mean?
Yeah.
So no wonder she's giving you bones.
Well, she's
Gives
not
you
a bad
bones
guy. She gets
because you have
possessed.
mystery seeds, and she's weak against them. So she's like, here, I'll give you these if you give me those, and then.
I went into the wrong cave, used the wrong warp portal, went up to Queen Abby's palace when I was not supposed to.
Why?
Why you do these things?
What's wrong with you, Moss?
Moss is panicking because
I've messed up about 7 times already.
I'm liable to anytime. 'Cause I'm starting to kind of drift. My mind's drifting.
I think the penalty should be you need to drink some more coffee.
There's no penalty, number one.
More coffee.
I did it 2 years in a row.
More coffee. I think that should be the penalty.
What's number
I
2?
think we should ask Bommy. Where's Bommy?
Do we really need that?
Yeah, we do. No, wait, no, we don't, because he would vouch against me because I beat him.
Wow.
So answer this: is saving quit a glitch or an exploit?
It's
It's
an
neither.
exploit.
Neither.
Exploit because it's an intended mechanic of the game.
There you go. It's intended.
And you're exploiting it.
Glad you're here. Somebody attack me.
I think we're in about like 3 minutes now.
No.
No, I'm about to die.
Figure out when he. Can you find a point of time?
Mosley
Yeah.
running around with half a heart.
Bommy says you brought it on yourself for telling him to learn the strats to beat me. Bommy says you brought it on yourself for telling him to learn the strats to beat me.
What strats? I think I could do one right here, actually.
Bommy says it's fair game, by the way.
Yeah, there you go. See? It's fair game. That's how we played 2 years ago.
He just messed up my frame of reference because I don't know. Routing differently than you.
Maybe I should just drop it and make him play this for 4 hours by himself.
Wow, no help?
I mean, hey, if you put
How many
the controller
ounces
down
of
for
barbecue
15
sauce
minutes,
do
you
you
get to
have
eat
to
the
chug
meat
down?
while Mossy's doesn't.
That's true. I'll
Moses
secede the game to...
gotten a heart, so no longer at half a heart.
But can you get rid of the belt?
Running around those holes in the ground without a care in the
I
world.
think it's pretty open-ended right here.
It's pretty confirmed.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be as big of a gap.
Signal loss.
That block looks so unhappy whenever you're not beneath it, but when
Yeah,
you get
I know.
underneath it, it's like, yes!
It's like the, oh, I guess probably don't know that one.
Let's go, Mosley.
That's where you need to end it right there, period.
That's where I'm ending it.
Yeah.
I didn't come up with the rules, I just follow them.
Rules are made to be broken.
That is true, that's why Majora's Mask is going to be so fun.
Right.
Bobby says, I disapprove of one saving quid versus someone not doing it, but Mosley has used saving quid for 2 years now. Should have been a known thing.
Exactly, Bommy.
I think you're about a minute and a half behind.
Yes, I did use it last year. I used it against Bommy, and then I beat you with it.
You on stream so you can wave to.
That was 2 years ago. You had a whole 365 days to learn my strats. You watched my moves.
Hey,
you studied my moves.
Are you below the Mason-Dixon line there?
Where's that?
Alright, so we have a guest on Couch Cam. Who is this?
Slick Vic.
Slick Vic.
There's Slick Vic, and who's that next to him?
You want to introduce yourself?
A bat.
A bat.
A bat.
It's a bata.
A bata.
Avatar.
There
It's a
we go.
bata.
That's even better, yes.
Tasty Rebel says saving quits are cheap.
Now you're 2 minutes behind.
You got
What
Moses
if I can get a
versus
piss break out of
Mossies.
this?
You could.
Oh, we want to switch off when they're beeping? I can do that.
Oracle of Ages on the GBA. They're playing on the 3
This is probably the best wing dungeon I've ever had so far.
Here you go this way.
And you still lost 30 seconds because of that saving quit.
What? Oh, yeah.
That's Taylor.
That's Thickachu. I'm
Take
Taylor.
a chew.
That's
Yeah.
Caleb from
Hello, gentlemen.
Alaska, right?
Yep.
Very nice.
That's the paleness.
Can we call you the Alaskan Savage?
Yes.
Is that I assume that's a reference to something?
I don't know. It sounds
The Alaskan Stallion.
The Alaskan.
It is and it
Very
isn't.
nice.
Nah, I prefer not.
That's a negative. Hard pass.
That's gonna be a hard no, guys.
That was one of my favorite.
How's Windbreaker go? Allison won.
Really?
She did very well. Josh was close behind, and Locke not far behind him.
I bet Josh is fine.
It was real close.
Correction, Bommy won. I don't recall that.
I'll agree with that.
How many inches is the sun to you, Moss?
75.
It's not big enough.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's like that's like sandwich size.
75. That's not nice.
Yeah. And how's it going, Terry?
She's back.
She's back.
Oh, look how he's back. He's
Hey, it's Terry.
behind the mask.
So, Mossies is over here battling a flying owl pig. I'm going to name it Dumbo.
Josh didn't get
Flying
trolled.
with the
Everybody
tears.
kind of got trolled with the Swift Sail.
Is this a race or is it just?
Oh, this is a race. This
Couple
is the
minutes.
race of races right
Is
here.
there a randomizer going on?
No. No.
None of that BS.
Now 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Sorry.
I lost 5 seconds?
Because you went in the wrong door.
Oh, that's not 5 seconds.
What? Locke right now is watching this run and just going, how much further can this go? The rabbit hole is getting ever deeper. Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
PG here. Don't swear.
Pardon me.
I heard the word duck, actually.
I heard some French. It was pretty nice.
I don't know French, so I don't know.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, I don't understand French either. It sounded quite nice though. This is a positive stream.
Really good with P, though.
Say as you keep
Does anybody know how to Oracle of Ages?
If you tell me your next 2 minutes of movement, sure.
They're called keys. Does that ring a bell? Does that mean anything to you? Keys? Is it like French for bat or something?
It's probably like
That's not French for bad, is it?
And Locke is just sitting there smiling, planning the demise of us all. Get it? Demise? Well, we already passed Garbasaurus, so probably not.
Yeah.
I expect they're spreading false information.
Yeah.
Be courteous.
Be gentle.
Vic, you're telling people about being courteous on stream?
this guy.
What have I done?
For
What is
sure.
wrong with this world?
I'm a good boy.
You want to tell the story of Twilight Princess from 2 years ago?
Oh my goodness.
That was like 8 years ago. And you still hold that story against me. Okay? Because of that poor run, you still think I'm bad at Zelda games for some reason.
I'm not even talking about the gameplay.
Feeling like there's some deep cuts going on here.
There's some heat between Masis and I over Zelda games.
I wonder why.
Are you looking at anything or no?
I'm waiting for Mosley to solve this puzzle.
Hi,
and then
Terry
I'll give
J.
it a timestamp.
Oh,
If you want me to keep doing that.
Yeah. I want a running tally for the next.
Hey, Locke.
4 hours.
I need to eat at some point. When'd you say?
Well,
food
that'll
done?
be soon.
Soon?
Locke,
Terry says,
About
"Hi,
20
Vic."
minutes.
can you
Cool, thanks.
watch what the ticker's doing so that you can figure out how to fix
I
it?
missed Mosley's thing. Oh, that thing. I know how to fix it. I know what it's doing. I don't know how to fix it. It's about
Because especially for like the Ocarina of Time.
Here's
file
the
names,
boss.
it
I'll
kinda
take 2
zooms
minutes to beat him.
fast.
Lasky 32.
I'm sorry, the Twilight Princess
Oh,
name.
go
I like all
Hey,
the
Moss, can we agree on like
fixes
tea
one
break?
cool one. I gotta go too. I'm not even in the game.
Really good
Your
pee.
food upstairs, is it?
It's not ready yet. I will let everybody know.
You know that AI alarm on that place?
I have all the timing ready. My timing for my food cooking is actually
the
better.
warming factor, but just the cooking factor.
Yeah. My food timing is the only thing that's better than my speed run timing.
I can't hear you.
Step into my office.
Because like if it's too long, it scrolls.
It jumps. I know.
So that speed of scroll is fine though. When it gets to the file names, it scrolls a lot faster. Like the jumping isn't even.
This
a
thing's
part of
facial
as big a
expressions
problem.
always crack me up.
I think it's the one after this.
Yeah, Vic played Minish Cap with us.
You're in the same dungeon right now? You're in the same dungeon?
Yeah. So it's just gonna list the top.
4. I'm like 2 minutes behind him.
Okay. That's fine.
Might still jump. I don't know. It shouldn't.
Okay.
Shouldn't have been jumping before either. Did you get the bus key yet?
Yeah, just.
Oh, you might have made up some time then a little bit.
Very different. Like this might be my best swing dungeon I've ever had. Not with that.
So now it's just top 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Luck.
Yeah, scrolling's still broken. Oh well.
Wait, what's broken?
When something's too long in the ticker, it's supposed to scroll and then it jumps. It shouldn't be jumping. There was some really hacky CSS going on there.
Did I get that? Was that red?
I wasn't paying attention.
No. Okay.
Still about 2 minutes.
We are 37 minutes through the game at the momentary.
Moosh.
Is the ancient wood in the top 5 woods?
No.
Definitely not.
I would say definitely.
Well, according to Moss, it's definitely not.
Alright, it appears we have some chanting from the back room.
Let's go, Mosley!
Listen to Josh back there. That's the most enthusiastic I've heard Josh this whole marathon. And you know you're doing something right. Oh, you're missing SmackDown, Moss. Better go watch it.
The Bludgeon Brothers.
Yep.
Let the bludgeoning begin.
Me too, Terry. Me too.
Wow, Mosley.
What?
That's what someone in the chat said. I don't know what it was in relation to.
Blake's still Blake is still here.
I would go to Olive Garden, but I'm broke. Let me check my bank account.
What the heck is happening off screen? Slick Vic's birthday. Erica says, "Let's go, Mosley." Mosley rocks.
I like that one.
Agreed.
Thank you, Erica. At least I got one fan in this world.
Nope, you didn't miss a live raid.
Oh, wait,
I don't
she's
know.
a woman.
Actually, you did.
She's a woman or a
Live
child, so
Blake is here.
Yeah. All the women and children for mostly.
So Mossy's is riding
Can
a
we get a
giant
poll, Team
winged
Mosley?
blue bear.
Can we get a straw poll? Team Mosley or Team Mossies?
I'm on Team Mosley. How about you, Locke?
I think more people might have been on Team Mosley at the start of this run. You know, this is like, you know, you're Ivan Drago in Russia. The crowd was cheering for you early on. But.
So you got 1 Mosley, 2 Mosley, 1 Mossies, 3 Mosley.
I got a fan!
2 Mossies, 3 Mossies, 3 Mosley. 4 Mosley.
The crowd is torn. Hogan Rock.
5 Mosley.
I'm gonna vote for the one that begins with M.
There you go.
6 Mosley. 3 Mossies.
Can I get a $16 donation for a piss break, please?
That'd be 7 Mosley.
You have time.
8 Mosley.
Is he picking up time?
He's that
A
far
little bit,
behind
yeah.
you, Mosley.
He picked up time on that.
9 Mosley.
I feel I'm doing well, too.
I'm gonna go ahead and get this rupees here.
10 Mosley.
Of course, you never know with a game
4
like this.
Mossies.
You could be on the final boss and still not make it.
So far it's 10-4. Mosley's favor.
10-4?
Yeah. Up 10-5. 10-6. Catching up.
Definitely Team Mosley if I update the page.
10-7.
So how about it, Mosley? Is cross-game shade acceptable as commentary, or
Do what?
what I was going to say is you never know with Mosley. He can get to the final boss and then not pull through.
True.
Oh.
Not in this one.
That reference.
Seasons maybe, not ages.
He was referring to Adventure of Link.
Final boss in this game is not tough at all.
No, it's really not. That's not gonna happen towards August, though.
Rope.
Team Taylor. I'm not running, but I appreciate it.
They're like the bot. They'll just cheer whoever.
Those are fans that chant beach ball.
So that makes it 10-7-1.
Who's skating?
No, I got Vin on my side.
Oh, that's 10-7-1-1.
Yeah.
Who's cheering? Who are they cheering for?
Terry cheers for me. And who cheered for you, Buck? Was it Vin?
This is awful.
Vin 56.
This is awful.
Oh, and Devin says, I'm always Team Taylor. Okay. I have a few fans already. This is awesome. Oh, we got another Team Mosley, so that's 11-4.
All right, you actually picked up
Or no,
20 seconds
11-7.
right there somehow.
I need 16.
I think I've been
16 fans.
Let's go for 16.
You're
All right.
less than 2 minutes behind now.
So 11-7-1-1. Oh no, 11-7-2-1. Quite honestly, I'm Team Thick.
Too many times right there.
Mosley over here just jamming some tunes out.
Why did he play it twice?
just jamming out some tunes.
Now you're way back in the past.
He
Ages
rewinded.
ago.
He rewinded so far back in the past, he went to the future.
Some deep stuff right there.
I mean, I
Man,
gotta figure
Dwight,
something.
this is heavy.
Now we gotta go talk to this guy.
I'm the most meta of metas. Oh, Ricky's so cute.
We're almost to where Link's Awakening takes place.
It's Tingle.
Oh, Locke's got another fan, so that's it's 11-7-2-2.
But you have to remove whatever Tsuf voted for earlier.
I don't think they voted for anybody else yet. Well, if
maybe
they did,
not.
let me know.
Maybe not.
I'll correct the totals. despite math being
Did
my
the
worst
kangaroo
subject
just
ever.
say that he couldn't stand Tingle?
Meanwhile, Locke is over here doing it in his head like it's nothing. That's a man I can be jealous of. Alright. Food's
Mosley
gonna be ready
getting
real
swarmed
soon.
by lizards that stole
You're
all
a
his
he?
stuff.
Okay. I will try and remember that. And you did vote for Mossie's. Okay, so it's 11, 6,
Okay, we're good
2,
now.
2.
Man, Mosley,
we got
what's
the
gonna
big
do
idea
about
here.
those lizards? They stole all your stuff.
Big deal.
It's a split crowd, more in favor of Mosley.
I don't remember how I pronounced your name, and I'm not gonna try it again because I'm gonna
Soof?
mess it up this time.
Whose name?
Zoof? Soof?
Soof? I don't know if it's
Soof?
Soof or
23?
Zoof. Soof. Soof? I don't
Zoof?
know.
It's a fun name.
It's not Zuff. I know that
no,
much.
no. Could be T-Zuff.
If I recall, it's Power Bracelet first, right?
Zelda falls
Shovels
into
and
two
swords.
categories, A Link to the Past and everything else.
That's beginners.
Correct again, so it's Soof.
From the trading post.
Trade shovel for bracelet.
Yeah, that's
The first time.
what. And then
I don't
all the
know.
way through.
Locking another fan.
For 20 different ways.
So one of them was right.
Alright, sorry.
that
We're
matters.
narrowing it down.
Right.
We get bombs and stuff.
Do you need the sleep, Palamer?
Well, I mean, I did pronounce it 20 different times.
I think Palamer needs
Each
more
time
of
was
the
a
sleep.
different way.
Zoof. Like Taylor said, Soof.
Good night, Devin Bolster.
Or, yeah, Soof.
Oh yeah, definitely tune in for Zelda Clue. I might need to get some sleep before Clue as well.
Alright, stream, I apologize in advance. You might hear half a second of an alarm in a few minutes. Oh, I love you too, Devin. Thank you. Clue is definitely serious business. Bommy, I think you're the bomb.
The bomb.com.
Yep.
Bomber.
It's on like Donkey Kong. Yeah, give him that meat.
Come on, come on.
You get-
Do the
This is gonna be mean
dun-dun.
about 2.5 minutes with the ZD crew.
Wait for you. Wait for you.
Error did it.
Except it'll be in a bowl.
Double clash outs. There are no Mossy shirts this year, but there are Team Thortalk shirts, the chillest shirt of the marathon. Type exclamation shirts for a link to this year's shirt selection, including Team Thortalk shirts designed by the lovely Skip.
This is Oracle of Ages, Dragmire, correct. And welcome back. How'd the grocery shopping go?
How many things did you forget?
That's always an important question. With me, it's usually at least 3.
When's your next Woodman's Run gonna be?
Well, I've forgotten to get chapstick about 4 times now since I've gone out.
The lovely Skip here in
Starting
Chat
a
Channel.
starting a show.
You're down to 1:30 now.
What is this internal math you're able to do? I love it.
I'm picking really easy things, numbers for Mosley, and then
It's not that hard actually.
the hardest part is remembering what
Yeah.
the time was.
Right, which is what I can never do.
It's like, oh, 42 seconds. And
Oh, they
then
forgot the
Mossy
Dr.
is
Peppers.
feeding the local lizard population.
the Tokays.
Do I have the holy hand grenade? I do. And the count shall be 3.
That was the easiest possible.
Actually, the count would be 4, I think. If I remember correctly.
No, it's 3.
It is 3?
Yeah.
Alright, 4 is too much.
4 is too much. 5 is right out.
Yeah. Chapstick in July. Exactly.
Thou shalt counteth to 3. Thou shalt not counteth to 4, and 5 is right out.
Okay. Ocarina of Time is on Friday afternoon, and Majora's Mask 3D is in the morning. And now I must feed the crew. I love you all. I will be back as soon as I am finished with that. Mosley, may the odds be ever in your favor.
Thanks,
Mosley, I think you need to do a few more save and quits. Musty's is catching up.
Oh, don't worry.
More save and quits.
Don't worry about that. They're coming.
I'm sure you've got the whole damn thing planned out.
Practice this game 16 times.
Mosley, did you hear I got the Swift sale on my 16th try?
No.
You're a screen apart right now.
You're the king? Well, I didn't vote for you.
Okay, now you've diverged. Oh no, you're still...
Oh man, that shade, Bommy. Locke, Bommy said you took 16th place in the leaderboard as well.
Yeah.
Alright, lost time there.
But he represented Team Pajamas.
Oh, what kind of throw was that? I thought I was going to hit him.
Hey, you're on the same screen.
Make a mistake?
I won't pass the portal.
You're down to 1:23.
Ever so slightly. Jumped ahead 2 minutes. I'm picking up 2 seconds at a time here. One screw up, it's going to go for 4 minutes now.
Yeah, I'm about to go take a piss, so I have to. That's where you're going to catch up.
You got to work on your bladder straps.
Yeah.
I got to take a piss.
If anybody wants to volunteer to come hold a cup under me.
No, we got enough of those pea bags in Adventure of Link.
Yeah. I don't think I got enough, actually, Thorsock. In the end, I think I had just one few piss bags.
Hogan?
Were you getting bad luck with the jars?
Mega powers.
I got horrible.
Yeah.
I think I only got
if I would've had more
200
experience,
point bags that entire run.
As a player?
No. They're playing with that.
Quote that, please. What did you want to quote?
Gotta work on your bladder strats.
Dungeon?
Hmm?
You hit the dungeon?
You're pretty close.
That might have been the best Toki Island Crescent Island I've ever done.
Tokyo.
That was almost flawless, I think.
Minute 5.
This is ridiculous. I wonder if this comeback is getting the crowd on my side.
I'm on your side.
I'm your baggage, you We'll take the pistol.
Nationwide's on your side too.
Nationwide is on your side. Hey Mossies, are you carry on or checked?
Yes. Baggage.
Oh.
Lots of baggage.
Wow. It's really taking me a while to figure out that puzzle that Mike we just solved.
I would say checked because, like, you know, he was off upstairs or whatever for a while. I had to pick him up at the end.
But you were carrying me.
Oracle of Ages grudge match is on now. Who will win, Mossies or Mosley?
You okay? You good? No, I'm good. Cheers, good. It's good to have you guys need yourself a group in your life. Team Blue Fame. Represent Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks. I've not seen Sasha Banks.
Gooey, you gonna be ready for Zelda Clue at 6 in the morning tomorrow?
You ready for that?
That might not. I don't know.
You staying up for that one?
Oh, I'll try.
You might want to go get a bit of sleep for that one.
I just woke up.
I'll come and elbow drop you if need be.
Alright.
Because the goal we're going for the first game of Zelda Clue is each of us that has a shirt is gonna compete.
The first game.
Oh.
Is this a series?
Well, we have a lot of time to kill, and
Oh, wow.
you never know if the game's gonna run quick or long. So if it runs quick, we
Hey, look,
might
how
open it up to other
how
things.
did Wind Waker go?
Alright.
Hey, when I'm playing, it might be a quick game of Clue.
feel like you asked me that.
No, what? What are you talking about?
Oh, nice bomb strats.
What are your thoughts on Oracle of Ages one? You played this game before?
Nailed that room?
Once or twice.
Oh yeah.
Not in a while.
Best you've ever done?
Probably.
I think
Yeah.
Have
this
you?
Game, I think this game maybe 3 years ago. But I never played Seasons for some reason.
Would-
It was an alright game. I think in the future
Better
I'm
way to
gonna
do this for it
maybe
now.
learn this game properly.
Mosley with the safe strats against those floor tiles. Almost gets hits by the
I
last
was
one.
late by a minute.
Mosley?
Clear.
Mr.
Straight
Mo.
minute?
Yeah, about. I haven't done a split in a
Two
little bit.
legs like legs.
It's been a minute for the last 3 splits I did, so you're pretty on pace right now.
Yeah, I warned you guys that my Link Pass was not good. The early game of Link Pass in Minimus.
This is the year for comeback strats.
What was Alston's time in Laker?
3 or
Three?
5.
Yeah, no,
5. 6:30. Something.
What was it? That was a solid time.
And then Josh was like 6:35, and I was 6:37.
Oh, actually quite close then.
Yeah.
Is that Sonic Trike right there? This guy.
Mossies with a much more aggressive floor tile strategy. Doesn't even let him get off the ground.
I'm doing okay. I've just been playing some coup backstage.
Some what?
Some coup. You play that game yet, Mosley?
No.
You gotta play in 3 hours when you finish this game.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
When you absolutely smash Marcy's in Medusa.
Medusa.
Medusa, what's that? Is that 7th boss?
Okay.
Probably 8, yeah. In Agent 2.
You're about a day behind.
Great, that first launch.
Checking out that eShop.
Yeah. You're gonna buy some games.
Got a couple of Randy guys out there.
Yeah.
Randy Olsen.
Randy Olsen. Go back and hang out with them for a minute.
Tommy's doing splits too.
Coop?
Gotta find
You
the
mean
real name
co-op?
of these.
Oh, Bomby's doing splits?
Yeah, I got 101 after that seed jar. Mommy said 108 after Armos key.
We've not hit 100 yet. Or 102, right?
Oh, a minute and 8 seconds difference.
Oh, sure. Coup is the greatest board game ever invented.
Clue?
Coup.
Oh,
No,
I like Catan.
I wouldn't say that.
Settlers? That's too long. Coup's
Oh,
like
Coup.
a 5-minute game, and it's really fun.
It's lost
Oh, Spencer.
Oh, taking that damage.
The lead is increasing. No, it's decreasing rather. About 6 seconds.
Okay, I screwed up right there.
Oh no.
Who's that saying coup is who fun? What's that name? So I can't read that right now. The green.
Amy Michu.
Amy Michu?
Amy Michu. Micho. Michu.
I'm a big fan of coup.
I like Shadowhunters, but I haven't played it in 4 years. 3. Minute 1. No, minute 11 now, sorry. I'm really bad at all of those games. I go for the
Go
oh.
back this way.
I forgot what my reference was here.
Absolutely.
I think I missed it.
Terrible.
You want the desk clock?
I'm fine right here.
Okay, well, you got the desk.
Oh, there's food ready, right?
I don't know about food. I'm about to go warm up some gumbo if there's not.
Oh, there's definitely food.
Okay.
But you're free to have gumbo.
Oh, I'm out of seats. Hold on.
You're saving quick.
Look at this side. You should. Straps right there.
Woo!
I really gotta pee.
You're crushing it right now, so go ahead.
Alright, pee break.
I need some seeds myself.
I should have gone in there first.
Give me seeds. No seeds. I might pass them. Jeez, what's language?
I think somebody needs to bring me some coffee.
It's messed up there.
You're now 22 seconds behind.
I gotta pee.
Go.
Let me watch what Mosley's doing and then try to copy it while you're gone.
That's not fair. Nobody help me.
Yeah, YouTuber 62423 helped you.
I don't know who that is.
Exactly. You mess up right there. You mess up right there. Where'd you get the?
I got the seat satchel.
Oh, the upgrade?
You didn't get the upgrade?
You can get that right now.
Yes.
Oh, so now he's done stuff I haven't done. So.
Lord. Little Randy back there. going to the maple when you run?
Yeah, to get the potion.
You do?
Yep. No, no. I think I just talked to this carpenter 3 times.
Would you like to hear that again? You're blowing your lead.
Talked to him twice.
You did?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't feel as bad.
That's so stupid. You gotta talk to him and then you gotta come back and talk to him again. Says the same thing.
Oh my gosh, hearing 2 instances of this music.
Double fairy woods? You gonna use Moosh here? Do you go slower with Moosh?
It's never taken.
Mommy says Dimitri's faster.
Yeah, but he sucks. His path is faster.
Is it actually worth getting the strange flute for him?
No, I mean, by a few, if you want to save seconds.
I don't even know how to
I
get
think
to
it's
make
significant. His path is just quicker, like.
Moosh, you gotta go. This one at the bottom right is forever out of the way.
Yeah.
Which one do you go to first? Or last, I should say.
The one at the main bottom.
Oh, okay. Does that save a lot of time? I always do the top
think
right.
about this stuff. Let's do it.
You do whatever YouTuber 6278439er did.
I don't watch anybody else's garbage because it's garbage. I'm not like you watching all of my strats and then trying to play against me.
Well, you make it unpredictable by changing it up every year.
10 seconds for all the carpenters?
And then not realizing that I saved quit.
You didn't save quit last year.
I did.
No, you did not.
I did.
No, you did not.
I did.
We'll watch the tape.
Watch the tape all day.
And put some money on it.
All night long. Bet you I did.
You want to put $100 on it? That's the easiest money I'm ever gonna make.
Mommy knows.
Yeah, I think you did 2 years ago.
I did last year too.
Yeah.
About 30 seconds ahead, minus whatever Mosley did.
Minus the satchel.
Yeah.
like how the brothers switch it up depending on who you talk to first.
Yeah. How does that make sense?
You don't. Already attached? You're not gonna talk yet.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
You gonna scare everybody away?
I guess they don't like watching good games.
This is a great game. Definitively one of the best.
As of today, yes.
Same room here.
He's a little bit ahead. I had to piss.
Well,
He got the satchel upgrade.
And I got the satchel upgrade.
oh, that's good. I feel like you need, that's like an essential piece.
No, you have to have it.
Because you want to run around and get a better time with the
It might
Pegasus
be better
seats.
to get it once you get the Pegasus seats, but I just get it when I can.
Alright. It's good to have it so that you can, kind of cash in on getting around the world quicker.
Somebody donates $1.16. I will body slam Mossies.
Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
Alright.
You guys got
Be
3
laced up for a
hours to
few
make that
weeks with
donation.
I want to hear $16.
You got 3 hours and 16 minutes to make that donation.
Right through the
I want to
couch.
hear the woo.
I've heard Blake does a pretty mean
Katie and Allison
top
went
rope
to Woodman's.
moonsault. Taking down
And
many
they
a
picked us
superstar.
up some Super Mario fruit snacks. And some Pokemon snacks and some something else. I can't remember what the other one was. Fun stuff. Hi, Luna.
There's some deviation in the routing here for you guys. or
If
you
I donate
stay kind of,
$16, will you body
true to the
slam
game?
Mosley? $16.16, and I will body slam Mosley 16
Other than the
times.
save and quit.
Well, I mean, oof, it's a hot topic.
If he lets me.
If you want to see Blake get a kick to the gonads in a Stone Cold Stunner,
I bet on the receiving end of that, it spins you right around.
Yeah.
From Mosley.
You gotta kick to the
Well, maybe not that part. The Stone Cold Stunner, yeah.
he sold it like a.
I've yet to take one to the Nards, but we'll see. The night is young.
When did I miss this?
It was last
A
year.
lot of people miss it. This was,
It was fantastic.
I forget what it was during. It might have been during this game. You might have been asleep, Mouse.
It wasn't during this game because I would have been playing this game.
How long is this game going to take you?
Might have been before.
It was
though.
during some other game.
Another 2.5.
Another 2.5? Okay.
So going for the
So-
seat
No,
satchel,
a
if
little
there's
more than
any
that.
other things
I'll
you want
still
to
be
go
awake
for in this
that,
run?
so I can
What's that?
definitely
For
body
the-
slam you guys at the end of this run.
For this, in
Get
terms
your
of like
money in.
upgrades for the seat satchel,
No,
any other things you go for? Or?
the only other
Pretty
upgrade you can
straight
get
shot.
is via password. So,
You can get the bomb upgrade right where we're at right now.
oh yeah.
Is that
we're
as
throwing it
relevant
in
in
the
here?
lake? I don't do that. I don't think
You did that last year, I believe.
I
Yeah.
found that in at least in seasons, 10 bombs gets you through, just
Just in
fine.
this game, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'd like some coffee though. That'd be great.
Oh yeah.
No drinking down here.
Grab me a coffee.
Sure.
Maybe
You
a
go
solo
upstairs
cup
and drink it.
coffee.
Yeah. It's the genuine coffee, right?
The premium stuff.
Genuine?
Not the decaffeinated.
So
Is
the
that the
genuine.
G in
A
those
little
three
bit
letters?
hungry, even though I ate a bona fide bona beef earlier. Baptized, by the way.
A baptized bone of beef, yeah.
I think he needs
It
some
was-
Folgers.
It was bonerific.
Boner?
What? Who screamed that?
I'll give you 2 guesses, but
Okay.
you're only gonna need 1.
Vic.
Slick.
Jesus.
It was very slick. Oh, jeez. Oh. First major mess up of the stream.
Major?
No. Lost 2 seconds.
Oh, you went the wrong way here, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that every time.
Yeah, you're supposed to go on the right.
Mostly, I got you covered.
You
It's a
go
little
up the
hot
center.
though. It's right off the pot.
Yeah, you go up the center, you don't go up the right.
I know.
I didn't have a mug to put it in.
Oh, that's okay. Hold on. Jesus Christ.
It's real
Patch.
hot. I can barely keep my hands on it.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, dude. Hold on.
No, it's okay.
Did you read the instructions multiple times there?
Thank you, sir.
Actually, be careful inside.
Well, I didn't have a list of instructions to go by, so I'm probably going to do this wrong. I need a list of instructions to do anything.
I put a little milk in. Hopefully you don't mind.
Okay.
Explains the froth.
Okay. I need to know how to froth properly, of course.
It's the froth that sells it.
You nailed it.
So you want water or anything?
Yeah, if you hop over the hole and then you knock them on. Moss needs to take a piss, but he's being a hard A double. And
There's no way I last 3 hours in this piss, but while I'm still competitive, I'm keeping that.
Are you in Skull Dungeon?
No.
Oh, you're about to.
Yes. There's room for failure in this dungeon. Would you agree with that assessment?
Maybe. Pretty straightforward.
A lot of
I think
falling
there's
in the
room
lava.
for failure in Mermaid's Cave and Jabba Jabba.
No, this is death failure, not struggling failure. Nobody's gonna die in Mermaid's
Well,
Cave.
I probably will. I only got 2 hearts right now, so maybe.
No, so nobody's dying in Mermaid's Cave. But I don't remember this block pushing puzzle.
I don't either. Fucking Jesus Christ, these keys. Ruthless.
I don't really remember this dungeon, but it's just linear.
It's pretty weird. Health. That. There was some rat in the lava.
What's going on, fish? I think we've settled in. There was some controversy early on, but now we're in the heart of the race right here.
Things have definitely calmed down a bit.
We closed our butt cheeks. We've clenched them tight. You do you not approve of my analogies here?
No, I do.
You got some clenched butt cheeks right now, mostly?
No.
It's a sign of pressure, isn't it?
I think so.
Clenched percent.
Clenched. Is that Bobby?
Nope, it wasn't actually.
Safe quit.
You asked if that was Bommy. And then Bommy replies with a quote 84 that says, "You know you're in hero mode because you get hit by one thing and your butt cheeks clench up."
Is that who made that?
And that was by Bommy.
Oh.
From Only Between Worlds.
All right, that's great.
2 years ago.
I feel like I'm having a pretty good dungeon right now.
How's it going, guys?
I think I'm doing pretty well right now.
You heard of him?
Yes. I think it was ambiguous because he had the seed satchel upgrade, but he died.
Okay.
I think I'm definitely
Definitively in the lead?
maybe like 30 seconds. Oh god, this room always wrecks my day.
Moz, now a few minutes behind Mars. There's a new
Yeah, I
nickname
had to
right
pee
there.
as well. Let's not forget that.
What,
Think about a
3
3-minute PISS. Jesus God.
I mean, how many dungeons? This is your 4th dungeon?
This is dungeon 4, yeah.
Wow. We're actually doing
Oh,
quite
piss.
well.
Yeah, if you want to have that bubble wrap right there. That salsa.
Take a drink coffee real quick.
Got some espresso there, Mosley?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Let me know if you need
Oh.
let me know if you need a top up. I can get that for you.
A what?
You need a top up of coffee, like a hot tea.
A lid.
Yeah. No.
No,
I'm
let
good.
me know if you
No.
need one. I can
No.
I can get you a tea bag in there if you like.
Yeah, I'm good.
Some milk.
I appreciate it, but you know.
No worries.
Can you give me some chocolate chip cookies?
What's that mean? What's that code word for?
Chocolate chip cookies.
I can get you some bread.
Is that a code word for it?
Like, you're giving away our secrets.
What are you talking about? You don't buy what I'm selling?
Are you not smelling what I'm stepping in?
You know, drinking the piss I'm drinking when I'm pissing in.
That doesn't make any sense.
I used that earlier.
Yeah, you put
You're
that one in
drinking
there
one of
yourself.
Yeah.
But you made that one up, Mark.
Come on. This guy can really troll you, I feel.
We got a Fish Waffle 64 in the chat here.
Sorry, it's sub boss.
Don't you feel this guy can really troll you?
Oh yeah, he sucks.
This guy, the
Horrible,
is he a
horrible
diplomat?
mini boss, really.
You put him with his sword, with his own sword.
That's how you have to go.
My garbage right there.
How do you get him to go, like, are there any strategies for him?
Like, you have to, like, it's not where he's at, it's where you think he's going to go. And that was pretty good. I messed up a few times. That was not ideal, but that was definitely better than, I'll take that 100% of the time.
Hey, Allison.
Hi, I have a prize for the winner of Ages.
What?
It is this
You gotta give it to me.
awesome box of fruit snacks.
Is it a box of Malort?
I'll take it.
Can I?
We finished off the below.
Superstar snacks!
Superstar snacks.
We have to
Look,
go back to
there's
Woodman's
me.
if we want some more Malort, Mars. What are your honest opinions on Malort?
Pissed.
He's
Tastes like
pissed.
flowers.
So,
Just like dandelions.
Flowers and rubbing alcohol.
apparently this is what we've got.
Like gooey shit.
WWE Superstar Fruit Snacks for the winner of Oracle of Ages.
How much did that cost you?
Messed up
I
twice.
don't know, like $1. I didn't.
The pressure is on.
There was the Pokemon ones too, and the Mario.
Still
We're going back
haven't
to
gotten that
Woodman's.
donation for $1.16
We need to buy some more Malort.
to Body
No.
Slam
We're at Malort.
That was BS right there.
Yeah, I've got a Team Gooey fame. This is from 2016, I think.
I'll even throw in a free elbow drop.
God, I missed this,
I just
this
wanna
puzzle where
read
you have
it
to get
on
all the tiles.
Have you been able to drop this year, Mars?
No. I haven't had a reason to be elbow dropped.
I was thinking about elbow dropping you for Link to the Past.
Alan,
I wish
where
you
did we
would.
put in the?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where do we
There's
put in the
criteria
file
for elbow
names?
dropping.
There's none.
I do not know.
I can't get this
Do you have to be a
guy.
horseman?
He won't. He's being Randy. He won't settle down.
You got a Randy
You don't
guy
mess,
there.
you don't mess
Over
with the horseman.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is it specifically something over there? It's not like in the.
Gotta be the. What's the other word
It's over
mostly?
there.
You got Randy and what's the other one?
This guy.
This guy right here.
Trying to be a hero.
You weren't here for Adventure Link, right?
D-bag, look at him.
Actually, for only part of it.
There we go.
The latter end of that game was a real riot.
I missed it. I wish I saw it. I had to sleep for.
Link to the Past.
I slept for an hour for.
We had to pull up Hyrule Story to burn some time.
After?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If anyone was here during the post show for Adventure of Link, what do you guys think of that?
What was it?
We looked at Hyrule Historia on the Wii U because we had like an hour to spare. I didn't want to go wake up Mars for a Link to the Past that early.
It's good that you didn't because I had to drive up there.
You had to drive?
I had to,
How long was your drive? How was your drive?
it was
You like that one?
very good.
Very good drive. How was the weather on the
How was
way?
your flight?
My flight was hot.
It's probably long too.
You got the level 1 switch hook?
Hot as in bad, hot temperature, or hot as in sexy?
My drive was about the same as it always is.
I got a free level 2 switch hook on my flight.
Oh, that sounds like a Randy now.
Give that guy a little bit of a nudge. Guy sat on my right.
Why is this mark so small?
I had an aisle seat. At least I wasn't sat in the middle. That would have been devastating if I was in the middle.
I've always had a window seat.
Oh yeah?
Always.
I usually book that escort cornership.
That was your flight, Mars.
Thank you.
You're the
Giving
champ.
me back.
No.
You gotta carry this around with you for the next year.
No, I can't.
My flight was.
Yeah, take it to work.
Face
It's
crunches
from
up.
one of these
I had a hot
guys.
9-hour flight. Holy smokes, that was a stinker right there.
This is the workhorse title. This is all hard work.
To be fair, I was sat next to some lovely lady. She was off to Oklahoma,
That is
I think.
currently the Oracle of Ages
talk to her?
title.
Yeah, I had a word of her.
For the next
I had to borrow a
hour and
pen.
half.
Because I had to perform some customs. I had to do some customs form. And she's let me borrow a pen. You've had longer, Erica? Well, you know what? Size doesn't really matter all the time. Size is relative.
That's what I keep telling them, Spencer, but
What are you saying, Mosley?
that's what I keep telling them, but
Oh, Mosley here. This Randy guy. Randy Olsen.
Randy Olsen. I don't want to see that guy ever again. He's a piece of trash.
I feel like I'm missing something
It's the
really important.
the blue guy in Great Palace.
I'm gonna go on Zelda Dungeon and change that guy's name to Randy Olsen.
Like what's that guy in the Great Palace? The blue like bird man.
Thunderbird?
No, not Thunderbird.
That's monster.
Oh,
He said
The
he
blue
was
guy
like
that like
Japanese.
jumped. You can
you
do.
know those guys' names, Blake?
The fuckers.
Bacchus.
Yes.
Bacchus.
No,
Bacchus. That's
Randy
appropriate.
Olsen. Randy Olsen was doing some crazy jumps.
His name's Randy Olsen in America.
Oh,
That's in the translated version.
that's his name? Randy
Yeah.
Olsen?
Randy Olsen.
We should just make our own names for all the enemies.
Randy. What's the other word, Mosley?
What's that?
You got Randy and you got Rowdy.
Rowdy.
Rowdy guys. Those what the Phoenix guys called? They spit out like fire. and
Firebirds.
They're having a little dance, having a little jive.
You know what? Those are not exactly sure what their names are.
They're not Firebirds?
They're causing a real ruckus
No,
though.
they have a different.
A real
I'm
rowdy.
pretty sure they have a name.
They're pretty randy is all I know.
Randy and a bit rowdy.
They're a little rowdy.
Or the big Octo in Majora's
You
Mask.
get the puzzle.
Let me look up Zelda Wiki real quick.
First one I struggled with. Second one I got it pretty well. I got the second one on my first try, but.
Moss's caught that one.
Oh no!
That's a whole bunch of piss right there.
Randy Olsen.
Root beer.
Well, that was a whole bunch of piss right there. I just lost about 40 seconds, I think.
They're called Fockeroos.
Fuckaroos. That is appropriate.
What are the other guys?
Fockeroos.
Randy Olsen,
Let me tell you something.
What are the other ones called, Blake?
the blue dude.
The jumpy bird guys are Fockas, and the birds that shoot the fireballs are Fockeroos.
So Blake, which game do you think has the most like charismatic enemies in the whole Zelda series? Because me and Gru agreed that the Adventure of Link have got they really want to revive.
Did I just like stumble into an interview by sitting here?
They want to revive Ganon real bad. Those guys.
Who wants root beer?
Root beer. Oh, root beer.
It's upstairs. There's a whole keg of it.
Did you say
Okay.
Yes.
I got my eye on you.
Yes.
You want a Pikachu?
Sorry, Spencer. This interview
I'm good.
over.
Interview closed. Randy Olsen has
We can
been
continue
interviewed.
this interview over a pint of root beer.
Root beer? Yeah.
Come on, let's have us a frothy pint.
Screw root beer.
Alright, what's going on?
I'm just gonna hang out.
We're talking about Randy Olsen again. He's come back up.
Randy Olsen?
Randy Olsen.
Are you familiar with this Randy Olsen?
Oh, yeah. Very intimately familiar. How's this game on charismatic enemies?
Not very.
Do they have a chat with you before you fight the boss? Like a hothead? Or a genie? Wait, I hear Vic having a riot back there.
Somebody is back there. He went full on British right then, I think.
He's excited that Eric Young beat Kofi Kingston.
I'm gonna have a quick. I'm gonna take a shot with Vic.
I don't know if he
Hell
is.
of an accomplishment, I guess.
What you got against Kofi Kingston?
Well, he's not necessarily a top tier guy or anything.
Sure he is.
No, he's really not. As far as like wins,
As far as I'm concerned.
As far as being a good guy.
he's a good guy.
He's no Randy Olsen, but
Randy Olsen's a prick. If you ask me. Oh, this guy can give me some trouble sometimes.
there is a keg of root beer. Yeah, I'll have to get a photo of that. That'd be pretty good. Oh, this is quite the boss fight. You guys are neck and neck, huh?
I don't know, are we?
Yeah. Moss just beat the same enemy. Patra? Is this Patra?
He's about to kill me.
Okay, sorry, I'll be quiet. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, get back!
No. Oh.
This is turning into deja vu all over again. Except the beginning, you had me in the beginning.
I don't know where to go to get back to him.
This is all good news.
Okay, I go this way. Let me get some hearts here. Oh yeah, there's Fairy.
There you go.
Yeah,
Like
you're
Gibdo.
Randy.
That's Randy Olsen?
That's Randy Gibdo.
Randy Gibdo.
We don't
Hi,
like
Bryce. Sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off. Right now.
Cut me off.
Someone said hi, Gooey, so.
Let's go Mosley. Mosley stuff.
Which is it?
I think we need some Mossy's chance, not some just these Mosley chance.
I think you're gonna be.
Well, you're discovering now that it's all about Mosley. It's like they love or hate Mosley, but you're not a factor in it, you know?
Exactly.
There's the please retire.
When you come out, it's crickets.
It's please retire. Please.
It's much like when people fight Cena and they say, let's go Cena, Cena sucks. That other person, they don't matter.
I'm getting the Triple H treatment. Please retire.
Oh, okay, you're Triple H. I've told you many times you're Triple H, but you refuse to accept it.
This is pretty detrimental, losing the boss here. It takes a long time to get back to him.
Hey everybody.
It's kind of stupid, actually. This is quite a trick.
Yeah. I'm rethinking
This is the first
how definitive this game is.
the first negativity from you so
Dude.
far.
What's up, Al?
Well,
How's it going, bro?
What are they doing in that room?
A couple of Jim Beans.
You mean
No, I mean
Folgers?
I mean Coke Zero.
Folgers and Coke Zero.
What soldiers? These your notes?
Is anybody getting Randy in there?
Vic's getting a little bit randy. You gotta hurry up and finish this game, Mosley.
I'm trying.
Got that switch. Why is there a level 2
Hi,
switch hook in
Matchbox.
this game? What does it do? What's the difference?
It's like a long shot.
It's just an
Alright,
extra
I'm
length.
running this guy out this time. He ain't got a chance.
Yeah.
We're gonna go do some Goron dancing?
No, we're still far away from that.
Sweet.
You're gonna eat your words, Patra.
Is Patra in this game?
Is that Patra? That's gotta be.
Petra.
Yeah, I think you're having a little switch hook there, Mosley.
If I just got a little bit more into it, I could have beat him a minute ago, but you know.
We need to get a
Whatever.
petition to bring Patra back.
Can you do this number out here for a second for me?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Mosley, do you need some coffee?
I got some.
Okay, sweet.
No, we're tag team in Oracle of Ages.
This is a
I'm
Scarlet
in.
Sword.
That's outside interference.
Nobody asked you, Blake.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Noob's fighting words.
Woof woof.
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 I don't know.
Bless you.
Thanks,
Yep.
Spencer.
Spencer's on the horn.
I'm on the horn.
It's the
Oh,
Spencer
yeah,
Power
this is-
Hour.
This is where I catch back up right
All right,
here.
can I have
Spencer
confirmation that
commentating.
you guys in the Chatterino
You know
can
what,
hear Areno
Spencer's
me?
move is?
Chatterino.
Spencer.
The Spencer?
Oh, Kogan.
Got a Hulk Hogan in the
No.
back there.
Hey, hey, hey!
Vic!
Oh, Vic.
Get
No,
behind the
no,
line.
no.
Look behind line. What is this line?
That's the blue line.
Seasons, ages.
And you know his setup move is?
Get back there.
So,
The dispenser?
the dispenser and the suspenser.
Yeah. And then, wait, was there another one in there?
There could be.
Hey, Vic.
I like the dispenser.
Get him out of here. Get this boy out of here.
Vic is raising hell.
Hey, Google.
You already at Gannon?
Great Bob.
Spencer already took off. I don't even know why he confirmed the check could hear him. Oh, he's back. You asked Chad if they could hear you and then took off. They could hear you though.
They can hear me?
Huh.
How's it going, chat?
I'm gonna get this thing down here. I don't remember what it is, but I'm gonna get it.
Down there?
Yeah.
I went there.
You need me
actually. I
to-
don't know what it was.
I think it's roof.
You need me to elbow drop the chairman of the board over there. We've got the crooked chancellor over there.
The crooked chancellor. He'd go on the Mount Rushmore.
That's about 50 pounds right
The
there.
Mount Rushmore of chancellors.
Yeah.
Chancellor Cole.
50 slamos. I got 190 actually.
So, Oracle of
More than
Ages.
I need.
So I beat this game once a couple of years ago. I know you fight Varen in the Black Tower. And you fight Medusa in the Ancient Tomb. Is that level 7, level 8? I can't remember.
Seasons.
Oracle of Seasons?
Yeah.
Oh. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Bloody brilliant. This guy.
Playing a little jingle.
I haven't. I've only played like the first 2 levels of Oracle of Seasons. I don't know how I know Medusa in the Asian Tomb. Wait, hang on. I think I'm being summoned in the green room right now.
People are getting super randy right now. Like they're getting Mosley level randy.
Yeah. It's getting.
Makes me feel like an idiot when I get. You know what I'm saying?
It's near approaching Skyward Sword levels.
Is anybody over the limit?
Yeah. Spencer has been for 2 hours.
These are fun.
No, you know, that's the same thing we said last year about somebody who's sitting here.
Me? You? No, you. Yeah, you.
I think definitely a couple people.
Well, it's Vic's birthday, so,
Oh yeah, so just
Woo! Woo!
oh, we're out of.
I've never seen.
I've never heard anyone so sad about that. What's up, Josh?
How you doing?
I've had a headache all day.
That sucks.
sorry, good.
Gooey, was it intentional to put the definitive
How's it going
worst
there,
and
boss?
best Zelda games back to back?
Mine? Moss is winning right now.
What? Mostly, what the hell are you doing?
Well, I had to pee.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
come
okay.
What do you think, Moss? Was that
That's the
intentional?
only reason I'm losing.
Well, all your speedrun strats are based off of save and quits, so you're falling apart here.
He died at a boss.
Had to pee.
I think I've played significantly better than Mosley since the beginning, though.
No, you really haven't.
I'm clearly not
There's
doing
no
better.
significantly better than me, okay?
Okay, Google.
Look at Spencer. Look at Abe's comment.
Abe Lincoln?
What am I doing? I'm screwing up now.
You failing. I'm gonna beat
The
you this time,
definitive
you
list of The Legend of Zelda?
We'll go ahead and
Make
call
sure
it.
you keep an eye on the Zelda Dungeon YouTube channel at approximately 9 a.m. Central Time tomorrow.
Oh shit, I forgot to do this. How do you do this, Mosley?
Catherine, you've never watched wrestling? Me neither. But I came in here at approximately 9 p.m. Central Time. And I caught myself a couple of Slick Rick!
Oh, help me out here.
Ric Flair!
It's
Couple...
8:38. Shoot it from the top.
No, I'm on about Friday.
Stand in front of the top one and aim it.
When I got in on Friday, we watched a couple of promos. Me and Goo, at about 3 a.m. on Saturday morning, we were watching some Extreme Rules. No, that's the pay-per-view that was on Saturday night. We were watching NXT Chicago featuring
Ciampa,
and
Gargano,
Giordano's.
Hey, you wanna go?
You want some pizza, Mojo?
Right now,
Johnny
yeah.
Giordano's.
And you should have seen Ciampa throw that ring right into the crowd.
Chicago this year.
Yeah, that was a wild one.
I'm going to NXT Chicago 2019.
You gonna come?
We're going? Josh, you coming?
No.
Yeah, you're coming. Wait, you alright? You got some orange soda?
I got some black cherry.
Black cherry,
Yeah.
Pepsi?
Yeah.
Sweet.
You hear the ring?
So yeah, we
hear that?
we did intentionally put the definitive best and worst Zelda games next to each other.
What are the best and worst Zelda games?
At
do?
the moment,
Yeah.
currently, until tomorrow, maybe.
Oracle of Ages and Wind Waker?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're just trying to show off how good this game is.
Gooey, we've ran out of Malort backstage. Should we drive to Woodman's? Woodman's?
Someone else can get some.
Woodman's? The liquor store is closed in Woodman's right now, right?
This is an off-stream conversation.
Okay, let's get back to Oracle of Ages right here. Let's get back to Ciampa.
What'd you think of Ciampa?
Ciampa's a real he's a real brute, I think.
Yeah, big old beard.
I'm a big fan of Giordano's instead. That guy is a real champ. So if you're unfamiliar, Ciampa absolutely, they had a tag team match against the what are they call the Adventures of Link?
The Authors of Pain.
Authors of Pain.
Adventures of Link.
That'd be a great tag team.
They had a ladder match, and the Authors of Pain absolutely destroyed them. And then Ciampa went and absolutely decimated our good friend Giordano's. A couple months later, they have a fight, and
I love him describing this.
they have a fight, and our man Giordano's ring wins, but he does lose his wedding ring into the crowd. Ciampa absolutely yeets that into the crowd. He's not seeing that again. You guys are spelling Ciampa wrong. It's actually Ciampa, but it's pronounced Ciampa. At least that's what Nigel McGuinness does. He also says, "There ain't nothing wrong with a toother."
What do you say? You better call it air traffic control.
Woo! Woo! We need to call in air traffic control. Is that Andrew back there? Andrew, I haven't seen you in like 48 hours. Have you been busy?
Yes.
Were you at work today? It's Tuesday today. Were you at work?
Tuesday.
Were you hustling? You were hustling. You were hustling somewhere.
I'm always hustling.
Tuesday.
That doesn't.
What day is it
That's
today?
fine.
I had to go and get this.
Whatever. You were busy. You were doing some jobs. Hey, Luna Rose. Luna Rose 6969. That's a friend of the show, Luna. She's on our Facebook page.
A veteran.
A veteran. A horseman? Nah, not a horseman.
Not a horseman.
No.
Horseman.
I've seen Luna. She is no horseman.
772
I got really good.
303 Luna. Am I doing that right?
772.
How do you remember that?
203
5862.
62
No,
6969
773.
Luna.
6969.
Anyway, Caleb, you got a word? You want to get a horn?
Empire. Yeah, they
Speaking
stole.
of Luna, she says that Wisdom sounds like a magical place. I believe you mean, what is it? Fiji. Or Fiji? Yeah.
Tahiti.
Tahiti, yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Tahiti.
Tahiti, it's a magical place.
Good.
So I'm gonna describe Woodman's for you
That's a
right
good
now.
ref.
You walk in there.
Like, oh, shoot, you
Just
know where I
picture
was going
walking
with
into
that, though.
heaven.
I was
real
trying
quick.
to think of it, but I was like, I'm not
Heaven,
gonna say
grocery
it.
heaven.
What I was throwing down.
Yeah.
They've got
You were
an
there.
aisle
You
dedicated
agreed
to
with
Old Spice,
What?
body spray,
No.
deodorant. I went down the Old Spice aisle. I was feeling.
You had pissed anything.
Terry
it
Crews
sounds
was
like a
there.
movie.
He was trying to sell me some. He was trying to sell me some Old
Mosley would never
Spice.
say that to anybody.
We're taking ages on this one.
Seasons has more combat.
773 202. Terry J is in the chat.
I've started Ages and Seasons. But I haven't played.
How was my Tuesday? Hang on. Hang on a moment right here. It's
I don't even know
8:44
what Mosley's
p.m.
doing right now.
Hang on, this is too early for the power hour. Kevin, Caleb, you want to take over? Right, get me out of here.
What are you taking over? Like, this is the point where I think
Taking
if I
you
can
on.
catch him in this dungeon.
Hello, chat. Caleb Simpson taking over here.
Not
This is Mosley's belt.
That's my
We have
belt.
much gameplay.
He's not Intercontinental Champ.
I have no idea what's going on
That's
because
not
I
what
just
that
showed up.
says. It
It's
says,
amazing.
Oracle of Ages champion. This is,
This match
American.
does not need a championship belt. We are
Let's get
beyond
one.
championship.
It's getting championship fruit snacks.
Yeah, Superstar Snacks. You guys
You
want
need
some-
the belt. I don't need it.
You need the belt.
Go buy his own belt.
You want a Superstar Snack?
I bet they're tasty. My Mario snacks are pretty good.
Hi, Terry.
That's some Mario Kart.
Yep, Lizard Coon. Spencer Reno. Is this game difficult without a guide? I'd say it's more confusing than some of the other ones, yeah. It's probably the most confusing out of the three Game Boyish games. Link's Awakening, Seasons, and Ages. I'd say Ages is the most confusing. Who's winning? I'm gonna take a guess and say Mosley, but I don't know for sure. Loser has to collect all Oracle rings. Oh man, dude, you know the RNG on that? In fact, I don't even know if you can without a linked game.
It's not possible. It's not even possible without using secrets anymore.
This is for the winner.
Secrets.
Well, Gooey had to taste the merchandise first.
You can't get the advanced
For all
range.
the stones.
Naturally fruit flavored snacks.
Alright, let's see who I get here. Let's see who I get out of my
Hi,
grab
Lizard.
bag.
I don't even know if I should have done it right
Hi,
there,
Lizard.
honestly.
Oh, he didn't say hi to me. Forget you, Anonymous.
Yeah, I am.
David.
Corbin, I'm here. Yeah, Terry, send it to me on.
How long do you guys take to play this game?
Send me a message on YouTube or on Twitter or something.
My best is 420.
And I'll see.
All night long.
It'll be a
Ooh,
thing.
not here.
That actually had
look
a
like
good
anybody.
time
It
going.
doesn't. It's
Your
just
best
the
is
W.
420?
Well, that was from 2014.
Yeah, I'm just not on camera
I
because I'm
want
over by
to
the.
eat John Cena's face.
by the
That's
desk.
what I want to do. Mickey Bella, apparently.
No, they got back together.
They did?
I think so.
Got my phone charging upstairs, otherwise I'd watch it right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lizard. I didn't see that you said hello.
Are ratings down or something? Total bells.
I'm no longer mad at you.
We didn't put it by them.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm too quiet? Is that better? Hey, Luna.
Oh my god.
Who is that raising
Vic.
Yeah, I have the stone mask on, that's why you can't see me.
I'm gonna kill you.
Just have trouble standing out, not on camera.
What are we eating?
Wrestling fruit snacks.
Yeah, wrestling
WWE
fruit snacks, they're
Superstar
amazing.
snacks.
I realize this is a really good save and quit after you get the boss key.
What? You're doing save and quits over there?
No, he is.
He has been. He's been doing it for ages.
Yeah.
You're hilarious.
Yeah.
Not.
Oh wait, yeah, it is. Actually, you're right.
Ew, one of these was gross. Weird. Yeah. Just one flavor, I don't know what it was.
There's not gonna be any left for the champ.
Oh, you're the boss keys.
Where'd I find my phone?
No, they're not shaped
Yeah,
like
they're.
wrestlers.
Well, what are they shaped like?
They're
Just
all-
like the
they're all
symbols?
just
Shape foot is
the,
definitely good after the neck, but I'm not.
Probably shaped like the W symbol.
Right. I figured some of them were. I didn't know if all of them were.
No, the Mario ones are shaped like the characters, though. I ate
Right.
a Toad and a Yoshi, and I didn't check the other one.
Blake.
You murderer.
Josh didn't believe me that I played Twilight Princess. And so I showed him the
Well, no, actually, Terry, I was gonna say it, and then I
He's like,
realized it was a
"What
pun
are
as
you
I was in the
doing?"
middle of doing
Oh
it.
my god, you murdered Puma.
Hands down.
Pride is only temporary.
No, pride.
Win is forever.
Pride is a way of life. Winning is temporary.
I think you're the you're not the heel in this, are you? You're the good guy in this one.
I have morals.
Okay.
Masis is a firm believer in
because I
Bushido.
don't play ball.
You know what that rhymes with?
Maybe we can work on that.
It rhymes with BS.
So, Blake,
Are you
Luna says to
pretty
say the name of it before you put it in your mouth so they can tell.
Actually, you know, I don't
W.
remember the most optimal
W.
way to
Yeah.
do this.
W. I'm eating character W.
Literally every one of them
Oh,
is a
you've
W.
caught up significantly. Oh, God, I got the dungeon map.
Yeah, you need that. You need that done.
This is one of the more unique bosses.
If
in
I
the
had the
city.
Mario
I
ones,
think this,
I'd
you've
say what
never liked this
characters
boss.
they are.
Oh, this puzzle's really cool.
It's cool, but like,
He's
it
alright.
sucks.
Oh boy, don't die, Moss. Come on.
It's different.
I kind of like him actually. Now that I'm better at him, I like him. When I wasn't good at him, I didn't like him. I don't know if that makes sense.
Shout out to Shout out to Adam Vivitron. Because you are the man, not me.
Hey, where's my advocate? Oh, there you are.
I'm right here. How's it going?
Your advocate.
That's my advocate.
How's the race?
Fair? That's the way you describe it?
Wait a second. You go to the boss room. Okay, I gotta go back. Alright, yeah, we're in.
Did you save and quit?
I love this boss.
Shout out.
Did you save and quit?
Yeah, but I've also went and taken a piss. And I've also.
He is the myth.
No, I think this boss is cool.
Gave
Or
it
like,
plenty of chances to
Okay,
make
fool
up for
me.
the
it's
save
just
quit.
different.
It's true.
Plus, the save quit was not something that was discussed prior
Where's your
to.
championship belt?
It's.
I did it for 2 years in a row.
I
Trashed
kept trying
it.
to give it back to her. She probably. Are you sitting on it?
How do you trash the belt?
I didn't. I just
You're at the
didn't
bottom.
want
Oh,
to.
jeez. Alright,
I didn't trash that.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Hey, Vic. Stay over there, Vic. Hey, Vic. Stay over there. Alright, you done messed my hat up.
Catherine.
Hey, Vic. While you're in here, how about you give me some coffee?
Oh, hey, I found the
We're taking that
belt.
back to Slit. Vic,
I love cookie
Hey,
dough.
hey,
Christ.
what's up?
stay over there.
Why is.
Understand that's okay.
There it
Real
is.
big. You are
Spence.
mostly.
We found it.
I need that back.
Alright.
Spencer stole the
Alright.
belt. Spencer
That's my
stole
belt.
the
This
title.
is not a hardcore match, guys.
Alright, now I'm not worried about it. Killtray, why are you shouting out to me, yo? Everybody just trying to get a free shout out? Catherine, let's just eat
Wait,
cookie
Monsters,
dough
did you
together.
pull ahead?
Great.
I'm
I had cookie dough in my ice cream. It was yummy. Allison made me meet her at Culver's and buy her ice cream.
That's exactly how everything went down.
Yeah, that's
Sounds just like me.
oh yeah. Got him.
I had some coffee.
You're a good boss.
Yeah, it's
Now my
pretty good.
headache's back.
Dude. I did okay. I think I could have done better.
My God, there's good coffee.
I need some coffee.
Yeah. You want to have their coffee?
Yeah, I have some, some solo coffee.
Solo coffee? Yeah.
Hey, Slick Vic.
I don't think they can hear you right now. Do these Gorons have belly buttons too?
Oh yeah. Jeez, that's the first one I did. Jeez, got the buttons mixed up too.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Never meant to make her cry. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize 1,000 times. I am for real.
Wasn't that a good question? I can't remember what it was.
You had a good question?
Like 20 seconds ago.
Oh.
Did she ask something?
Did I ask something? What did Fish? What did I ask?
We are all at a loss here. I think Fish is drunk.
My brain has gone out the window.
Fish, have you been drinking? Back home and treated to a book study. Hi. I'm here.
Oh, the belly one.
Oh. See? Now I remember that you asked.
LizardCon wants to know if Gorons have belly buttons.
Definitely.
It kind of looks like it.
No, I think they actually have tattoos in most of them.
They do have tattoos, but they also have belly buttons, I believe. According to Ocarina.
The bigger question is, are they innies or outies?
That is a good question, and one to which I do not have the answer.
Do they have what are they called? I want to say fallopian tubes. That's not right.
That's that's definitely not right.
You know where I'm going with this, chat.
Woo! First dance down.
It's not Power Hour just yet, but
what time is it?
I think the word you're looking for is
placenta. That's the word I'm looking for.
placenta,
Yeah.
exactly.
Hey. Question is, do Gorons have placenta?
If they have belly buttons, it's kind of implied
Like
that they
Vic,
do.
yeah, probably.
You
What are
know.
you looking for?
The question is,
fell down.
Are Gorons like how are?
I mean, Deku are well, we don't really know. I always thought that garden, that the reason they kicked out of the garden in the Woodfall Temple, or not
Well,
Woodfall
okay,
Temple.
so
Mommy
Deku
Goron
Scrubs.
and a daddy
Well,
Goron.
Deku Scrubs
They're
apparently
very
like
much- they beat each other up
they
until
fall
somebody
off like
chips
tree,
off.
like,
them.
grab a rock, and like depending on which tree they grow out of, they are either good scrubs or like mad scrubs and stuff.
You know, same thing
So
as the
I wonder
apple
if,
doesn't fall far from the tree kind of
right.
thing. Yeah.
So I wonder if Gorons are born from rocks or if they are more like mammals and we are born from.
I always assume that they reproduce slow if they do it all right.
Jeez, so let's.
We are about 10 seconds apart now.
I can't, why do you try and
Yeah, I
trick me
know,
like
Terry.
that?
Oh my gosh, at the end of when
Grab
we were,
that bean.
Josh and I were like freaking within seconds of each other.
Gorons allowed
Not
into
the
the
very end,
women,
but the end.
only city
Goron-
Breath of the Wild.
That's the other thing. Have you
Talking
ever
about
seen a
the-
female
them
Goron?
deciding to go to mother and child again.
What if they're neutral? What if they're like frogs? How do you know?
Is there such a thing? That's true. That is
What if
one.
they're gender neutral? They're like,
But they definitely refer to each other as genders because Darina calls you brother.
yeah, but
I've already given you like 4.
they all have beards, you know.
That's also true. But
So
that,
that's
just
the
'cause
real
you got a
question
beard
is
doesn't mean you're a dude.
why are beards allowed in
Yeah, I got it.
in Gerudo Town? You know, it's like
I like that game.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Audi confirmed.
Audi
It
confirmed.
gets harder. It's actually pretty cool.
I think
Yep.
there's only two. There's only
Gorons
two.
have an Audi.
There's only two variants of it.
Maybe the Gorons.
Are
Maybe
you
the
looking at that
Gerudo?
picture there?
That would be
Sibling.
a. That would definitely be doing it
That
rough.
was an Audi.
It's canon. Gorons have Audis. You heard it
No.
live, people.
I've never seen a Goron call anyone sister. I'm pretty sure
Well,
Gorons
what if,
are a
what if we
unisex
were Linkle?
race.
You know, what if?
Either that or we've just never seen
Play
them.
the song right in the.
You know, can we truly be a sworn brother if we were Linkle?
Get out of here.
That. Fair.
These are deep philosophical questions that need to be
But
tested.
technically, the
about.
Gerudo are unisex people except once every 100 years.
Maybe there's a one female Goron every 100 years. That's a
Yeah,
good...
there you go. They're the inverse.
Yeah, it's like...
We were having
So
some
what does
deep
she do? Is
questions.
she like just like the
The
you know,
Goron
hive-
Elder's son in Majora's Mask. Yeah, but we still
Hive rock birther.
Yeah.
Let's just stop playing right now and just
In fact, they're often mistaken for Goron men. I would believe that.
right now.
It's like the dwarves in Lord of the Rings. They all have
already and I've hit it
Link
once.
plus Tingle equals
you had a
Linkle.
good-
That is
they-
not confirmed.
No, that's not what I was
Okay.
getting at. It's just the artwork of a female Link.
I've got 0
Concept
points
artwork
left.
for Skyward Sword, I think it was.
Mhm.
That's what I was referring to.
220.
I got 300 right now.
I got 280.
430.
I got 340.
I'm winning right now. By about
I got 400.
40 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. Not even maybe.
I got 460.
Oh, you beat me then.
I got 480.
I have 430.
Things sun implies gender. Well, we know that there are male Gorons. We just don't
540.
know if there are female
They're
Gorons.
princesses.
That's impressive.
That's the
Yeah.
question.
I got him.
I think their gender is Goron.
Like wrestling.
Their gender is Goron.
Oh, my bad. That was mine.
Or yeah,
The adjectives are brother
yeah.
and son.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Hey,
I had
hey,
too
hey,
much last
hey.
night.
Could be maybe like the plural thing, you know, like at least in English you have a girl
Sons.
or a guy, or you have
Solo cup.
guys, you know, it's plural.
Sons and
Maybe it's like
brothers.
that. You know, you're a brother, you're one of the brothers.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like that.
Thank you, sir. Some of that gold, the golden blend Folgers,
I like
In
to
your
think
cup?
that the Gorons are not
The best part of waking
sexist
up.
at all. You
poor
know,
flavor.
they're
Poor
flavor.
you know, they're cool people. You know, I guess maybe it just evens out. You have all the Gorons that are unknown gender-ish, and then you have the Gerudos, which are all female.
That's true.
You know, maybe it's just the same thing. They're like, okay, we need to have some
Go
hot
out,
females. We should make some guys
I
too.
was wondering what your ideas.
We should make them awesome.
I don't
But
know.
although they would, you know, they wanted to make the females beautiful, so they needed the guys to be rock hard.
I'm pretty like.
So we
My
got
brain
Gorons.
is pretty much
Wow.
shut down at this point.
Muscles.
All right, right.
Right.
Yeah. Or those back ridges, you know, they got.
Okay, but that is gonna get you sick.
Yeah, they got some rippling abs and outies.
Yeah.
Not
Not
No,
such
I got the
rippling
light
legs though. They seem to skip leg day.
Coffee, right?
No, I don't have
What's
any
that?
left.
They seem to skip
I got
leg
any
day.
coffees out?
Leg
I got the real
Leg
decaf
day,
rather
yeah.
Yeah,
than the
they're
other.
well, they don't need it because they just roll.
That's true.
It's just how they roll.
No, no,
The
that's
encyclopedia says
Oh,
their legs
that's okay.
were built
Ah, that's
for
all
tucking and rolling.
Right. Yeah,
The
makes
score,
sense.
I mean, just kidding. I'll take it. Alright, what?
Yeah, that's where he's hidden.
Sorry, I was trying to get this coffee talk going on here.
I like how one Oracle game has triggered an entire conversation about the Goron race.
Well, I just figured Darunia is pretty obviously male. He's got
You
the
went a
beard
whole
thing
circle
going on. The
like
other
that.
ones are just kind of real blank looking.
I definitely agree that if there are no female Gorons doesn't mean that they're necessarily male, but because like all of our references towards Gorons have been male in nature.
Yeah. Well, you know, for Gerudos, they talk about how they go to Hyrule Castle to look for
What it has
mates,
to be
yeah.
is
look for
extreme
boyfriends or
and
whatever.
or Zelda related.
One night stands,
Yeah.
as it were.
What are we talking about?
You know, they're thieves. I figure they're stealing what they need.
Gorons.
Gorons and one night stands.
That's the only side you talk about in there.
One night Goron basis. Wouldn't it be a vases?
Something a little
Goron
different about
vases.
It seems like a rough time to me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just hard all around.
Yeah,
I just think that'd be kind of strange. Just wake up in the middle of the night and be like, Goru?
Woo!
Oh,
or we can hide
this
in
hike did not end the way I planned.
and show like all the
What
magic.
happened? Last night I was rolling, then all of a sudden I'm here.
I'm on a mission to hide.
Marklar?
There you go, Mosley. I got a fresh pot right here.
Awesome,
It's a little hot.
man. Oh, you're
Coming in hot.
you're a great friend.
I try so hard.
Is there liquid in that cup? Excellent.
Oh, Mosley, I put a little milk in.
Okay.
How dark is it? Do you like a good dark roast, or
You know what the good thing about Mosley is?
are you
You
more
just
like
put
a
little milk
cappuccino
in.
guy?
He doesn't need sugar. He's sweet enough already.
Aww.
Never again.
They
We
call me
can't be
Sweet
friends?
Soul.
Why can't we be friends?
They called me Sweet Soul back in
What
high
did I
school.
do?
I'm in the past. Yes, I'm in the past, so I gotta beat this guy.
What did I do, Bombing?
You're gonna lose, right?
The best part of waking up is Mosley in your cup. Okay.
How do you
Oh, wait, I
plan to
said
pull
no.
that off exactly?
How do we measure that?
Mosley brand coffee.
I'm breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, you're like a Denny's, open all around. I can pronounce
any kind of customer.
I can pronounce Macker.
Neapolitan.
Wait, what? Best ice cream flavor?
Right, Taylor?
Cookies and cream.
McCare.
McCare.
Just skip
Is
the
this
first day
happening
entirely.
Merker?
like together?
Just skip the
This
first
is
day.
weird.
Yeah.
What is
McCare.
happening?
Matt R.
We have two separate. We're at the same part.
Oh, I thought it was like synced or
cares?
This is
something.
a link game.
God.
Mosley over my hammy, exactly. I like the Grand Mosley myself. Or actually, no, it'd be the Mosley Slam, actually.
Put out a poll
Yeah?
on Twitter to see who's throwing their weight behind which player of this race. Anybody like to care for the stats?
It's
I
Mosley.
want to know.
Alright, so the question asked was Oracle of Ages grudge match. Who will win, Massey's or Mosley?
Master with the girl on dancing yet?
We
I
had
just finished it.
We're tapping out.
we had Massey's at a commanding but very very close and very slight 52% of the vote.
Wow.
How do you say
And
commanding
Mosley-
and close and slight at the same time?
Mosley had 48%.
Man.
How many votes is
Massey's,
that?
your approval rating is through the roof.
How
Well,
many
48
votes?
people that are gonna feel like idiots.
48.
in about an hour.
So, Masis, what are you going to do?
I missed the stats.
Masis, what are you going to do when you're in the
52%
Aegis
for
office
Moss.
Okay.
What'd you say?
48 for Mosley.
with all these votes
42
you got coming in?
votes.
42 votes.
So there's some skewage.
Skewage?
We'll skew it.
Some spillage.
Some
Spillage. Hopefully there isn't there on the carpet.
A little leakage.
A little seepage.
Listen, seep sound.
I think we can stop at this point.
Shout out for doing
16 up there.
Spencer, who let you behind
16,
that?
16.
So somebody should ask me if 16
Let's go
16
back.
is good, and not just a dog.
Get out of here, sleep, so.
Somebody donate 16 16.
What?
Please.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? This guy. I'm fine up.
You're not fine.
You said 2 hours.
Yeah, we're at 9 p.m. 2 hours was like, that was 7 hours ago.
No, that was 7 minutes ago, if that.
Which dungeon are we on right now?
I think Blake's
410.
actually right on this one.
We said.
Who's ahead right now?
About
Mostly.
10
You
seconds.
want me to count?
Which dungeon are you
It's
in?
like 15 seconds. I'm 2 rooms ahead of him.
You got the upgrade that you got?
Yes.
You got what you sung?
You got the seats?
Yep.
Remember, chat, only you can make the woo.
Don't make me help you. I'll write a walkthrough.
You're gonna pass me on this save and quit though.
Save and quit. What do you mean?
Oh, whatever do you mean?
Okay, Mosley's winning. Yeah.
Yes!
Randy Olsen.
If you know where to do them, just do them.
No, it's principle.
It's principle. You're gonna lose on principle.
Well, he's gonna lose either way. Might as well have an excuse for it.
He's gonna live and die by the principle.
That donation
We've got
is a
we've got
secret
a
to everybody.
tailor-made man out here. He's had some slow cooked meat with some Worcester sauce.
Worcester?
Worcester sauce.
What is Worcester sauce?
Worcester sauce?
Some of that
Whatever you had.
Wisconsin sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
You mean Worcestershire?
Worcestershire? Worcestershire?
Worcestershire?
Worcestershire?
Worcestershire?
Pronunciation is
Some
not my
sauce,
strong
Rollin
point.
sauce?
I need to try some of that south. Somebody bring it down here.
Which one?
You can't. We dunked it.
You dunked it. It's gone.
It disappeared so fast. I barely got any in lock. It was terrible.
Mosley, you want some espresso?
Vultures.
I tried to save some. But the good news is that I now know exactly how many that feeds. 14 people.
60.
Give or take.
Well, you need to feed.
You fed 14 people?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That was perfect, actually.
Got a random.
Yeah, but it could have been 16 with you and Mosley.
Is it? It's gone.
Yeah, it's
Is
gone.
anybody not eat?
Only Gooey because he's vegan.
Oh God, excellent.
Everybody liked
So,
it.
so what's in it? Take notes.
It's on the Zelda Dungeon Twitter. Trevor filmed the video of me making it. And it's real simple. But it's A1 sauce, Worcestershire.
I was making fun of those.
Oh. Chester sauce? Yes, poor Chester.
Randy Savage.
we got a rowdy big Octo out here.
That's a rowdy Octo.
Give that guy a little nudge.
Yeah, Sahasrara sauce.
Majora's Mask 3D. Giving this big Octo a nudge on the swamp.
Have a good night, Adonis.
What?
You go to the right when you go in the present. Oh no, you go all the way up. You never go to the right, do you? No, you don't need to go to the right. You just go straight up.
Okay, well, are you playing Tiggles?
Are you losing it?
Luna, I believe you're trying to pronounce
I don't remember.
Sahasrara.
Battle Quest is scheduled to be next.
Sahasrara.
The
White Wizard. Oh wait, no, that's Ganondorf. That's Ganondorf.
The White Wizard,
The
the
White
Prince of
Wizard.
Darkness.
The Prince of Darkness.
Wait.
If Ozzy can do it,
those
so
just equal
can
out. He's not actually a wizard at all. He's just a regular guy. I don't know.
He's just some dude.
I mean, he's just gray.
I've seen like the
He's he's in his Gandalf.
Ganondorf the Grey?
Yeah, he was Ganondorf. And
I've seen maybe one or two pics, but I've not seen the
It's Harshadosh.
Are we gonna body slam Mossies or not?
Not yet.
Okay. Oh.
Blake!
Wait until the end of the race?
Slick Blake!
I can do that.
Actually, I think you're gonna go back to
I think you gotta wait until he's ahead of Mossy or Mosley again.
Oh.
Choose right here.
Mosley's in the lead?
Once
I can
Mosley.
body slam Mosley.
No, you gotta body slap the dude who's.
This one, you need this key.
Yeah, never mind.
Body slam Spencer. He's a tall guy though.
I've been
You can body slam him.
Yeah?
He's tall and thin though.
Get you real good.
I told him to wake me up for Legend of Zelda. So
Oh, I bet he woke you up good.
That was a 1 hour 30 game right there.
Did you clock him right in the jaw?
I clocked him when he woke me up. I was lit.
Flap! Oh!
Okay. Let me know when you want me to do that.
I hope I didn't miss a key here.
That would be unfortunate.
I think I might have actually. You need 3 keys to get to fire?
Yes.
You missed 2 then.
No, I don't think you need 3 actually. I think you got an. Did you do the block pushing key?
Yes.
Okay, that's optional. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. You're gonna leave this with an extra key.
Really?
Yeah.
We have 190110 at 9.
So I probably didn't have to use that one out there then. The one right there. There's one you get.
Oh, the one at the top left?
Back where I was.
Yeah. Well, I think the block pushing one is the one that's out of it. I could be wrong on this one, but I don't think so. Because I don't ever remember
I don't
getting.
remember. Yeah, because I mean, you go back to the past after. I don't know. We'll find out.
Does that extra key carry over?
No, I don't think they carry over. I think it's like considered 2 different dungeons.
Oh. This run is bonkers.
Who said that?
Me.
This is actually been crazy competitive.
Got him.
Somebody's not driving home.
According to Vic. I think this is right on. Somebody's getting chest chopped in there. I gotta get these guys. They hit so hard, those candle guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that on purpose.
Are you in the past?
No. Gotta get the boss key.
Catherine says I appreciate you, Mosley.
Who's Catherine?
I don't know, but she thinks that Taylor appreciates you.
Nice.
You said I appreciate you. So.
I do appreciate you.
This is like the longest
At least
battle
somebody does.
I've ever had.
Oh, I got the mermaid suit. I'm sitting there mashing the hell out of A. Every time.
Yep. Yeah, I wish they just flipped the buttons. Almost.
Yeah, I don't know. And for some reason, the only item you can use when you're underwater is A, so...
Come on.
How far behind are you, Mossies? Like 15 seconds?
About maybe 90 seconds now.
90?
No more bombs, so.
Minute and a half. Alright.
This right here is the crappiest part of this entire game. There we go.
Second try?
Second try.
How many keys did you leave with?
I wasn't paying attention.
Uh,
I'll find out right here.
I was trying to look.
0. Use them all.
Uh-oh.
Moss
Moss is in trouble here.
Used all my keys.
No, you didn't go this way though.
No, not yet.
No.
Press the button, Monty. The buttons.
Oh, it's the D-pad.
Yep.
It's the D-pad.
It is. It's weird from that one. Just like you have to every time you press it, you move over a little bit. Have you ever played this one?
Not Ages.
You
Well, no,
used
I
the
did
key
play
on that
Ages.
door, you didn't
I did not.
You can
I not
zoom
played it on
by.
3DS
Yeah.
though.
Okay.
I played on the original.
You can go get the nightmare
Game Boy.
key before the mermaid
Original.
suit if you want.
Goodbye.
Yeah. I knew that. I don't know.
Push the button.
It's kind of running on like instinct right now. Like I'm not even thinking about it. So I'm liable to mess up.
The button is ready.
Exactly what I'm doing.
But is he ready for masses?
You must push it.
Push the button.
I know what I'm doing at least until I get the Jabba Jabba.
You in Jabba Jabba right now?
No, I'm in Mermaid's Cave.
Okay. Level 6?
Yeah.
I thought there was a line that.
And I forgot that there was a 8th dungeon in this game, so we'll see how that one goes.
But at least you remembered how many keys you needed.
Not really. Just kind of did it.
Yeah, he's got a hot beat over there. Is that a Saria's song?
A hot beat.
He's got a hot beat.
He's got a hot toe tapper over there.
It's got a real.
Switch pull number. Switch pull number 6. Number 7.
Oh, it's so bad. I hate it.
I think you can't get on your first one ever.
Is that 50-50?
I think you can.
Or is it more like a 60-70? 60-40?
Does Mosley have to pause for 6 seconds now?
You got that Crazy Tracy potion?
I'm not gonna save
No,
with.
nothing.
Should have.
How many seconds does that save?
They add up.
I mean, it does. Sure. I was just wondering.
I don't know.
5 minutes?
So far, accumulating as we speak.
It's only 9 PM right now?
It's 9:16.
16.
6 times.
9
Woo!
PM. That took me like.
Yeah, every 16 we have to call it up.
Woo!
Oh, it's 17 now. Close.
Oh, no,
Shut down.
no,
Shut
too
down.
late.
Oh,
Close
sorry.
down.
Shut down the woos.
Sorry.
We've,
I know I'm the champ.
I
We've
wooed too hard.
overextended
Home for
our
enough.
woos
Yeah.
for the
No
time
matter
being.
No matter what you say.
Never good. Never mind.
Never mind.
Never
I gotta pee
mind.
again. You still haven't peed from like 2 hours ago, Moss.
My bladder's dying right now.
Go pee.
Marsh, you want me to take over?
No.
I'm a reputable Oracle of Ages guy.
reputable.
I've got some reputation.
Are you? He
He's a
says.
killer at this game, actually.
He's as good as Oracle of Ages and he's in Skyward Sword.
I practiced Skyward Sword for like 30 hours, and then went all down the toilet.
Sounds like a marathon to me.
When that wooden shield went down on that Stalfos, yikes. We were out at the 40-minute mark.
I would have just gone out and gotten the shield again right
We
away.
did, yeah, but...
Well, time are we at?
After Gary.
You're at
that was my
226.
idea, but...
No, that's why you save right
I
before.
don't know.
That's why you save right before, and then if you die, you just reset.
Yeah, we did, but we lost the shield at Stalfos.
Right.
Wasn't even my
Dead for
plan.
me.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saved before every mini boss and every. Well, I didn't save before that mini boss, I guess.
I'm gonna race Locke, I think. We're gonna have a proper race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna have a smashing time.
What's this guy saying?
Smashing!
What's that rowdy guy over there saying?
I thought he was Randy.
No, Randy Olsen's the fucker in the Great Palace. That guy's rowdy.
Randy Olsen. What is that from?
Randy Olsen's a biologist. I looked him up on Wikipedia.
I wikied him.
But is he a bodic?
Randy
Who
Olsen.
knows? Randy Olsen. I'm just looking forward to Majora's Mask when we see that big octo.
That's where I'm gonna quit playing.
Hell yeah.
Yep, that's where I retire.
Before Woodfall Temple?
Yeah.
Give that guy a little nudge.
I'm gonna let him live this year.
He's earned it.
He deserves it.
Are we talking about Odalon now?
Or that Randy Octorok, or that
Oh, Randy Octorok.
that big rowdy Octorok, man.
Randy.
Where are we at here? What is this?
Go home, Spencer.
This Taylor. Slick Vic.
Slick Vic's still alive?
Slick Vic's going well. His birthday today.
I don't know.
Just happy birthday to Slick Vic. Yeah.
I did.
Just gotta shout at him, he'll be fine, he'll understand you.
I'm not gonna shout with the mic this close to my face.
I think the mic's got some peaking like tech on it, so it doesn't.
I'm sure it does. I'm still not gonna scream into a mic like 2 inches from my face.
If there's a $16 donation, you gotta. Lock
Well,
those. Lock
yeah.
those every time.
I also know how to moderate my voice for that.
Woo!
That's a good one.
Randy Olsen right there.
Oh yeah, I've got this guy right there.
My athlete.
Oh no. I think I wasn't watching the whole thing, but he probably did that more efficiently.
Oh, you're just kissing a double over there, aren't you?
A double.
Arnett. Oh. You know, Arnett. Well, yeah, I am Arnett, of course. You're Oli.
You're the booker.
You're
No,
Oli.
you're Oli, because you're the booker.
No, I'm Arn.
No, you're not on.
Commissioner.
Mosley, Oli, come on. You don't get any better than that. It's right here.
This guy, come on.
This guy.
Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the Octoroks we dream about. Come on.
There we go.
Yes,
Oh,
Randy.
Squid.
How you
He's
feeling,
shooting
Randy?
at you.
Randy Olsen over there.
That's Randy Squidzo.
Squidzo.
Listen here, Squidzo. You got that essence of the Triforce right there, Mosley?
This is the definitive Zelda game.
You running low on a Dr. Pepper there, Mosley?
This is probably the definitive competitive Zelda game, I think. With this one, combined with Seasons, you don't get any more serious than that.
You know what, Mosley? You're darn right.
You're gonna go rowdy with that one.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
That was not black enough.
Is that Erica in low rule?
Wait, you need it to be more.
We're not in low rule right now.
You're gonna have so much black that it's
Like in grayscale, you know, at least.
Oh. I didn't know we were at that time of night
You go on Photoshop
already.
and turn on that black and white filter.
Yeah.
I really get a
Yeah, you
agree on a pee break.
gotta be a monomaniac when you're talking that stuff. You know?
Oh.
I've had a few experiences of Photoshop
Good job, good
CS5.
CS5.
I got that version on my Windows XP.
Just go take a piss.
Just go take your piss.
I ain't gonna take a piss. I'm gonna let you take a piss, and I'm gonna take piss number 2.
Most of them already take over for that piss. I
There's
know
a lot of pissing going on right now.
I know my way around politics.
Manager here.
I'm gonna piss right here in the solo cup.
I've got no
Yeah,
idea
like
where most is, by the way. Is he in Queen Amy's palace? Where's he about to get the Rod of Seasons here?
Yeah, in Oracle of Ages.
This is why you're not allowed past the line right now.
That's the line.
You're confusing
you,
Oracle of Seasons with Ages.
I'll do Black Tower onwards. I can do that. I can do that much in Oracle of Ages.
Mosley, you have to make up for your lack of power hour last night tonight,
Is the ancient
according to
giant
Luna Rose.
Must? Is the
Trying to
ancient
bury
giant
him
game?
easy.
Yeah, it's the last dungeon.
And that's Medusa?
Yeah, no.
What's the guy?
It's
the you have to hit him with the
Medusa
seed-
is not in this
the
game.
seed shooter.
Medusa is the 8th, is the boss of Sword and Shield Maze.
The Dancing Dragon dungeon. No, what's
That
the,
dragon's
what's
got
the
some
boss of ancient
moves.
thing, though?
It's true.
It's got like the 2 hands, right?
It's like the dungeon from
Yeah.
the 60s.
The 60s?
Yeah,
It's
he's-
a 1A
That's a
hole.
bit too early for
See,
me.
it's an
Something
EDM
rock,
dragon.
is it?
Yeah.
You got to hit him in the back with the sea shooter, right?
Yeah. Something rock. I don't remember his name actually.
Is it Mazar?
No, that's Ramrock. There you go.
Ramrock? Mommy, do you even know Oracle of Ages?
I was
Yeah,
about to
yes,
ask you the same thing, Spencer.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm an Oracle of Ages champ. I beat this game once in like 2013.
Says the guy who's talking about season stuff in Ages.
Medusa?
Or the Rod of Seasons.
I put that in intentionally.
Uh-huh.
You gonna go to Subrosia? No, I haven't even completed Oracle of Seasons. That's the only game I haven't.
You mean Goron Town?
Subrosia?
Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Not anymore, sorry.
I think I can smell what Vic is cooking backstage.
I don't think he's cooking.
Cooking up a sweet hangover.
You better join us, Mosley.
Minimum wage guards.
2 hours, Mosley.
I'm trying to take a piss break, and Moss won't agree to it. I took one the first time solo. It's alright, son. We getting jobber, and I'm safe quitting all over the place. I see you over there with your legs crossed. You can't handle it. It's getting intense.
The piss?
Yeah. Who won Oracle of Ages in 2018? The piss.
I've been clenching it for a while.
It was prophesied from day one that the piss would ultimately win.
You can see the beads of sweat dropping off of Mossy's head right now. He might need that break more than Mosley.
I don't know, it hurts pretty bad.
Can we agree to some stipulations here?
I already took a piss break. Completely free of stipulations. I'm willing to take one at the same time. And start back at the same time.
Same bathroom too? Same
bathroom. Same toilet.
Shoot.
We'll flush it at the same time. We'll get Taylor to come in there and flush it so there's no bias about, who flushed it quicker than the other.
I'm the piss moderator. Don't cross the stream, says Abe Lincoln.
The only stream here is Zelda Dungeon.
Right, yeah, we ain't crossing the stream.
Yellow.
Yellow dog.
Never crossed the streams.
He's in there. He's still talking about Randy Olson.
Nothing. I've done absolutely nothing.
Everything's fine.
Are you sure?
How much screw up in Jabba Jabba?
Well, I got notes. Go left key, lower water, push block key, raise water,
You've
love
had
two.
notes this whole time. I've had my brain.
And the piss.
These are some. Well, this is as far as I've practiced. I did take notes for this the later portion, but.
All right,
I'm not
Maku
feeling
flirting
it.
time. I've always wanted to take a tree on a date, just for the experience. Like, do they like different types of bark? Or is it apples?
I think the bark's worse.
Oh.
You look like you got this part down.
Okay.
Not really.
Makes sense, I think.
I
Do you
honestly
think-
do not have a strat. Like, I'm just kind of winging it.
Do you think their issues are
Kinda wing dungeoning
rooted in
Huh?
where you
Kind
take
of
them?
wing dungeoning it.
I don't think they don't really like to go anywhere.
So yeah, I don't know where to go here.
They're kind of a sit at home and Netflix and chill kind of.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
you go up here to the sky.
They won't ever leave you.
Yeah, it's also
Right
true.
You know, they'll always cover you in whatever you decide to do. So
They provide a nice overhang.
yeah,
It's Twin Row was here.
they make good parents.
I hear they also make good houses.
They, you know, you gotta be.
All right, we're in there.
I hope you're fond of a lot of children, though. You know.
I hear that they can make you not age for quite some time.
Can't think of anything clever to say.
Did I stump you?
Ooh.
I think you're a little past here.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Get the money.
I should really be over here when I'm making tree puns.
something worth something in this marathon.
Oh, what? Now you've said something worthy of quoting, right?
Yeah.
Was that you saying that
We can
originally?
finally delete that quote now.
Right, mine-
Yes.
I didn't go to Jabba Jabba yet, though.
Oh yeah.
The
I
waifu
get the
tree,
rubies
yes.
in the
Tree, that's a little too far.
place.
Luna Rose 6969.
Hey, I figure if Gorons can have Audis, we can have waifu trees. Why not?
I agree. I'm all for waifu trees. What about husbando trees though?
Husbando trees. Well, that'd have to be seasons.
Okay, I mean we got Big Boy Tree, who's the daddy of them all, you know.
Big boy tree?
Big Boy Tree.
You must have had some rupee
That's what
traps
you're referring to?
that I'm not aware of.
Great.
I talked to the old man.
Yeah. Big
Oh
Boy
yeah,
Tree.
I forgot about there being an old man in this one.
No. The Papa Deku. Husbando Tree's Oracle of Seasons.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was saying. They're both Nakun.
That's
but-
true.
That's what I was saying.
No,
Ages
I don't
is
think
female
there's
tree.
any
and
jelly
then-
in Hyrule Warriors.
That's
Jeez.
true. So like Deku is like Grandpa Tree.
Yeah, I know.
Big
So that's what I
Papa.
was saying. It's like,
Yeah.
well, he's more like the grandpa tree.
What's the replay thing? Wind Waker?
Wind Waker.
Am I gonna be playing the Tingle Gear?
Skyward Sword was yesterday.
You know, but
Or are
that
we
chin,
playing the
that
Tingle
chin in
games?
Wind Waker.
I know
really
Locke
nice.
is doing world record percent
Do that sometimes.
of Tingle.
I've got to play Tingle.
Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land.
2 hours ago, I played Tingle.
You know, if we're talking Deku trees and stuff like that, what about Makar?
Maybe I could,
Marklar doesn't.
maybe I could learn that game.
Marklar doesn't count.
Why, you got something against him playing violins, or what?
No, I think his violin playing is
Or is it cello?
perfect,
Is it
but I
cello?
don't think the Deku Tree can play the violin.
Is it violin or cello?
I think it's a violin.
Doesn't what's her face play a violin too? Rito chick, whatever her name is.
Oh,
She's
you
got
might
a
be
violin.
right.
She's got a violin. He holds it upright.
435.
Pretty sure it's not called world record percent. All right, we're not friends again.
431 is my best.
Sorry.
You guys are not going to want this. They're coming in right now. Which is
You know what I meant, Bombay. Bombay.
Bombay.
Little Bombay Sapphire.
Yeah.
Hang on, Bob.
Baby! I am still Saria's #1 fan. This is true. I like how it's just my name and a period. Like, Taylor. Still sorry is number one fan.
It's a statement of fact.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes! I am all for this. Dad joke's strong with this one. It's a violin. The Kokori boy plays it as such, but since Makar is so short, he plays it like a cello. It's true. Yeah, you are Corbin. Ravioli plays the harp in Wind Waker.
See, I never knew this. I never. Okay, yeah, that's what you're talking about. Whether it's a violin or a cello.
Yeah. I was trying to think of how high pitched it is, and I can't really remember.
Yeah, like, is it? Like, it might just be a really small cello. Just because Fado's playing a violin.
You know, technically, I mean, if we want to get real specific here, I don't know if it's even capable of making a deep sound like that if it's that little.
Look, all I gotta say is that I played Wind Waker once, and I am not the person to tell you whether it's a violin or a cello.
We need to get Josh in on this. I'm sure he's very passionate about the answer.
Probably. Almost as passionate as Blake, maybe. Ask him about Goron belly buttons as well.
Josh?
Blake.
Or both.
I don't,
Either.
is Josh the expert on Goron belly buttons?
I think anybody who's an expert on Makar's instrument might also be an expert on Goron belly buttons.
It requires some
Probably.
fine detail. The eye on that guy.
You know, I figured that Goron belly buttons are probably going to be just, you know, renewed by Nintendo along with everything else canon, you know?
I see we've come full circle. You know?
What? Oh, just like we were talking about
We're
Goron
from Gorons
reproduction.
to Gerudus and Gorons to...
Well, we're just going through the races, you
to
know?
Maku trees to terrible Maku tree puns.
Skip through text for me real quick.
I've been subbed in stream.
The run has been invalidated.
We're mashing here. Hold on, we're gonna do Mosley strats. Banging it out. It's dangerous to go alone? Into Gerudo Town, or?
Take puns with you?
Taylor with the hot tag.
So he's been slugging. Where's Mosley gone?
He's gone to take a piss since Monsi's has not agreed to stipulations.
Okay, you in the past right now?
I don't know where the hell I am.
He's in a cutscene right now.
Longest cutscene.
Is he in the past right? Go straight to John.
There was no mashing required, actually.
You know, Mosley, even though you're there, Hydration Bot still wants you to have more water.
Good. Two peas during.
Well, because this water's too salty.
Mostly going to Chubby Jabba right now? You going to see Chubby Jabba?
Yes.
You think you guys might ever add parallel worlds to the marathon?
Aren't we in one?
What the hell?
Pretty sure.
Is this real life?
Rowdy guys out here.
Or is this
Doing
just
random
fantasy?
stuff on the donations? That's fine.
caught in a landslide.
Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
You did the skip here, mostly?
I was trying to make a different reference and then you
Yeah, just
switched it
you
on
take
me.
to,
I mean,
like quick fast.
I do
Use that line.
I do enjoy flipping the
No
script.
idea.
Oh, I need a
We should bring
I think
Mossy
it's
to
a bomb
148
stream.
ounces of water
Hey,
right
what?
now.
This guy told me 15 times that I could
Tongles, Tongles, Rosie Rupee Land.
Tongles, Rosie.
He
Rosie.
finally went to piss.
We
Isn't
did.
that later?
For
No,
2
it's
hours.
Thortuk's quote is pinned in the Discord channel.
God, I got a whole nother
Look at this guy
document
right
for
here.
this.
He's having a munch right here.
Munchy munchy jabu jabu.
See, what, you going to grab a key?
We did do that song a couple of nights ago.
Actually,
I might not have been here for it though.
here.
You're going to get the,
Actually, I think I've been on the night crew every single, and the day crew apparently.
I was trying to be on night crew, but then I decided I should be
Nice to see.
early morning. Well, no, just I try and sleep early. Like I wanted to go.
skipping
I'm
tests
probably gonna
from
go to bed any
Aussies.
moment now. Really.
What text?
He's taking a lot longer than Mosley did.
Mosley got that.
The problem with my plan though is that I'm on Spirit Tracks like
He probably
1
has
a.m.
Ooh.
on Friday.
Dumb o'clock.
Yeah, well, so that's like
Back up there.
in the middle. I think I'm gonna try and go to bed even earlier that day
Thanks,
so that I'm ready. Getting up at 1 o'clock is not the greatest plan.
Make Monty's wash his hands. Oh, Monty's washes his hands. Are you implying that my boy Mosley doesn't?
I think it actually took me longer.
But you went twice.
I've been twice so far.
That like it hurts right now. You're not feeling after you empty.
Yeah.
What the hell am I listening to right now?
It feels like you still had to pee, but times 3.
Moss, you thirsty?
Because Hydration Bot wants to give you 148 ounces of water right now. All at once.
You have to talk to King Zora after.
Yeah, go talk to him.
The present or past?
Both.
So how long does the Pegasus see last one?
I don't know.
We're
10
probably.
seconds?
You can just like pop them off.
Alright. What do you
Yeah.
guys like better, seasons or ages?
You have to wait for the video when they'll tell you.
Well, that's already pretty clear. The definitive Zelda list is already out.
Ages.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Ages is the definitive.
Are you familiar with that series we're
Has
doing?
it like
Yeah,
number
I just
9.
thought it was still going.
I have a feeling the Nehru is
Right now, Oracle of Ages is number 1 out of the 8 games we have.
pretty
Oh,
soon.
really?
Personally, I do disagree with that list. Seasons is better.
No.
That's okay.
Seasons is an okay game, but it has a terrible story.
Right.
There's no Ralph in Seasons.
It's got better
There's
puzzles.
no Ralph.
The characters
There's
are
no
awful.
Ambi.
The story is the biggest downfall of Seasons, I think, because that is a god awful story. Like
There's no
nothing
story.
happens.
Who is
The
Onox?
story is.
Who is on it?
He's just some dude.
He's a giant iron knuckle. Did you
He's
not
just
look
an
at the
iron knuckle that
artwork?
you fight at the end.
He has no background. He has no reason for his madness. No enticing characters in that game at all.
His madness is caused by Viren or Twin Rova.
No.
Yeah.
Caused
But
by
you don't know
Viren.
that unless you play Ages.
Viren or Twin Rova.
Yeah,
Assuming,
but Secrets
Oh,
of Holodrum.
I would assume it's Twin Rova.
You don't know that unless you play
'Cause he's a-
Ages, so like
He's a
separately-
giant iron knuckle.
I think Oracle of Seasons, outside of Link's Awakening, probably sorry, not Link's Awakening, Adventure of Link, has the worst storyline in the whole series.
Why did I go
Look. Okay. Let's do some deductive reasoning stream. Okay. Let's put on our Sherlock cast for a moment.
I don't think there's any way you can argue that.
Onyx is a giant iron knuckle.
Okay.
What did we learn in Ocarina of Time? Iron knuckles are created by Twin Rova and brainwashed to do their bidding. So
Okay.
it's assumed that if we have a giant iron knuckle, they're probably
That he's a
mind
really big
wrecked
douchebag.
by Twin Rova.
No, that's assumed by you because you read that part of that game. But singularly,
Singular.
You gotta treat the games as a standalone game.
I never do that with Zelda.
well, that's your problem. You got to think about it from a wider, view.
That's what I'm doing. What you're doing is the narrow view.
No, I'm
No,
not.
no, no, no,
I'm
no,
saying
no.
that if it wasn't for Ages, Seasons wouldn't even be as good as it is.
I don't think you even need to compare anything.
I think Oracle is nothing without seasons.
It's nothing without Ages because then you don't even know about Twin Rova.
Who is this guy right here? Isn't he a boss?
Who's ahead?
This is
Mosley
a
is.
Sweat so fat so.
There's a faster right here. Angler's tunnel right
First
here.
mess up of Jabba Jabba.
Look at that guy right there. On the 2D section.
Mostly, I don't have any Pegasus seats.
Well, boo-hoo for you.
Got that level 2.
I think the fat lady is singing right now.
Impa?
Actually, I don't know where to go.
Impa's
so
not
I'm just
fat.
fine.
She isn't. Yeah, she isn't in the ages and seasons.
No, she's big bone. She's fluffy.
Okay.
She's huggable
Yeah.
Excuses for him.
and pillowable.
Excuses? No. No excuses.
I don't need that chest. I need to go to the first thing.
Use Mambo's Mamba to get the front.
No, you don't want a Mambo. I'm just gonna quit.
Impa's thick.
Wait a second.
Yeah, this is usually us.
You can quit, that's alright.
I'm gonna quit.
Are you giving up?
Save file.
Or just SNQing?
Thinking. I think I gotta go back and put the water down to 1 now. Yeah, I do, because I gotta get the key right here.
And Mosley's in the
Can't do it
infamous
without
water temple.
The water being down to 1.
The temple of everybody's fears.
Yes, the one that leaves nightmares.
Both nightmare and cringe-inducing. Blimpa? Oof. No sleeping on the couch, Spence.
I'm going to bed.
It's bedtime.
I know Thicket is very comfy,
Hey,
but
you know if there's any Pegasus seats anywhere in the dungeon?
There's not.
Oh, there's Tongo. So it's your Rosy Rupee land. I see now.
I think I'm at that point where I gotta have 3 keys.
and you have 0.
Yep.
That's an awkward position to be in.
It's not a good one.
I vote you rectify it, so you can win.
But now I'm officially out. Oh, here we go. Hold on. I think I got this.
We are less than 100 away. And we do still, I believe we still have some file names up for grabs. Twilight Princess is in a heated war right now for opponent names.
A heated war between Mossies and Mossies?
Yeah.
I still got more coming.
Like, anybody want to challenge the champ?
I've donated for 4 different horse names and
I also assisted with one of those donations.
Oh, what'd you put up?
I put up for Poseidon. I put up $1.16. During this race, no less.
He donated a woo amount.
I did.
It's like a wee amount, but it's more colorful.
At Caleb's behest.
Louder.
Are you doing Tingle's balloon trip? No, but we are doing Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land, and it's going to be a world record attempt.
Woo!
If I could speak English.
Hey,
What is Battle
Taylor.
Quest? It's a game that you'll be seeing us play, I believe, tomorrow.
Taylor, can you do me a huge solid?
Wow.
What
you need, bro?
Will you take my solo cup in there and tell Kevin to hook me up with some more of that coffee?
Sure.
Starting to get sleepy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Appreciate it, sir.
Of course. Would you like decaf or regular?
Just, you know, whatever I had last time's good.
Alright.
I don't even know if I'm going the right way at this point.
Did I hear somebody needs a little more coffee?
That's this guy.
That's this guy.
don't know if I can do this right now. I think I can do this right now.
I'm trying to think. What's down here?
I'm getting sleepy. Do you want decaf?
I'm deviating from my own notes right now, thinking I can do things in a different, more efficient order. Is that a good idea?
Sure.
Sure, I'm gonna run into an obstacle right here.
I'm going up right here. See where this guy goes. Alright, he doesn't go to the right place.
Okay. Mostly said I'm getting sleepy for the coffee, and then I asked him if he wanted decaf.
Oh yeah, here we go. I need to go to this
Those
guy.
cups are definitely approved for hot
Yeah.
beverage.
And then I'll have 1, 2, and 3.
Coffee incoming.
One. Decaf, two decaf with milk. Easy there.
Don't burn yourself.
Give us a 1, 2, 3, Kevin.
1, 2, 3, Kevin. Oh, a little. 1, 2.
A 3.
A 3.
A 3. Alright, that's what I needed. I'm winning now.
Alright, you got it. Take that 48%. Add it up.
Take it off Space Mountain for 5 seconds.
Yeah, it is an old
Put it in this race.
Alright, I gotta figure out what I mean when it says key from long hook in my notes. What do you think that means, Moses?
This is the quintessential moment of it being a you problem.
It is a you problem, very.
This is
the legendary Jabu Jabu notes.
This is significantly better than
most of your notes were for this game, for this dungeon.
long hook. Oh, I know the long hook key.
Okay.
There's actually a few of those.
Nice. I like you with the business there.
Those poor crabs.
Even the music in this dungeon is intimidating.
It's scary.
Very ominous.
I want you to feel the burn. The slow, slow burn.
I feel the burn in my thumbs after pressing these buttons
Yeah.
16,000 times.
But do you feel the burn in your mouth after drinking all that hot coffee?
No, I'm good on coffee.
That pot's been sitting for a while.
Oh. It's lukewarm coffee.
It's pretty lukewarm.
Room temperature.
Room temp.
I have 2 Pegasus seeds left.
This is very close.
Caleb's had some good quotes this year.
I always have good quotes.
It's true.
I can speak.
Who are you?
Quotable kid.
Andrew. Dressing up for the occasion here. Dressing up for Vic's birthday?
I wear a collared shirt for Vic's birthday. Apparently me and Andrew are the only ones who got the memo.
I heard another save and quit right there.
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that.
Actually, no, I don't think I heard that, actually.
Give me that. Give me that. Get back here.
Do it.
You got the boss?
No, I can't get the fairy. There we go.
There you go.
Nailed it.
Did you get the nightmare key? Or the boss key?
Did you get it already?
No.
Hold on,
I'm trying to figure out how
Link's
far
Awakening
behind I am.
again?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
at the boss.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
It's boss time.
Dun, 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 dun.
Look at this awkward
Dun, 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 dun,
jellyfish.
dun. Awkward jellyfish.
Yeah.
Oh, now I have to get long hook key, which is different from key from long hook in my notes.
Very different.
We kind of.
I'm actually doing a really good job with this dungeon, though. Compared to this is my god.
Are you
better
guys
than-
actually going to play the CDI game? Are you going to finish them?
We kind of stopped with one to Gamlon, but we still playing Faces of Evil. And
I actually did probably better
Is
at
this
that than
on
I've
schedule?
ever done.
Zelda's Adventure?
That was a
Zelda's
great boss
Adventure.
fight.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing it on
Oh,
schedule, but
geez.
we definitely have Faces of
Definitely
Evil.
doing something.
Moss, what are you
Oh
doing?
no!
Oh no!
Alright, he's out.
Oof.
I did not
Oh,
know
you
you
have
couldn't
a-
do that.
You have a boomerang anti-fairies?
Yeah, we did do one to Gamelon. We didn't finish it, but we did do it.
This is gonna end bad.
This is not the swim. Because you're not running.
Is this a?
I don't remember
is
the
this a
last dungeon
semi-intentional
at all.
death
If you
mark that we
explain the
have
joke,
brewing right here?
Yeah.
it's not as funny.
Well, just in case.
Yeah.
So they can get it.
Ooh. Could have one beat dead to rights. Very nice.
I figured the tone gave it away, but you know.
Yeah. Sarcasm is hard to tell through text.
Yeah. Well, I did speak it, so.
Let's give some steady silence for Mossies.
Zelda's Adventure is so hard to watch.
Is
because
that
it's so
allowed,
ugly.
not finishing
Don't say
it?
that about my main girl.
It was because it was Jamie playing it, and it's his first time playing the CDI games, and that was
You
quite
have
the event.
seats too?
So
Pegasus?
Yeah, I don't know. Mostly.
Yeah, it's a really long
It's yours
game.
to lose at this point.
Super
I don't know
awkward.
Ancient Tomb at all.
I don't know it either. I'm hoping there's an arrow pointing me where to go.
yes, Mosley is currently ahead.
Them loading screens, they say.
The save and quit strats.
We're gonna go in the past, right? To get the the past.
We're asking the wrong person for strategy right now, mostly.
It's totally worth going back to watch. I can guarantee that.
We're back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was funny.
That was very needed.
Yeah, Jamie
fortunately-
was a real champ. I was proud of him.
Where can I go to?
Yeah, if Zelda's
Respawn?
Adventure didn't have all the loading screens,
This response?
it wouldn't be a bad game.
Nothing. Just something
Yeah,
funny.
very.
I mean,
That was a
Not
code.
wrong.
That was a code, I think. I don't think that
Put
was.
cheat codes in it? Alright, we're in. Oh no!
Oh shoot.
you don't have the boss
You got a
key.
boss key?
You have a lot of keys, though.
You have
Man,
3 keys and you did not get the boss key.
something's
Yeah,
wrong.
That's okay. That's,
Can you combine them to form a boss key?
Can we
Is that how that works?
take him to a blacksmith and smelt him real quick?
Excuse me, sir. Can you make a key to fit this hole? It's
the irony is, remember I jumped off. I'm like, oh shoot, I wasn't.
it's a little weird looking,
I needed
but
to do that.
I appreciate that, Kun Mang. You know, living in the present.
Nice. Gotta cheer
yeah,
for
one to
Joshua.
Gamelon.
It's got Pegasus seats.
It's the only one.
That's good, you can run.
Underwater?
Yeah, sure. You never run underwater?
I don't know.
Only with the iron boots.
Mermaid
It's not
boots?
so much
Mermaid
running as walking.
suit?
Sure.
Tap it fast enough, you can move pretty fast with those stuff. I don't know, man.
That is not Rock's feather.
Decoy those guys real quick.
Wow, the new Jamie should be involved in the marathon. Give him a 12-hour head start on TP. Ooh.
Jamie plays Zelda for the first time, Twilight Princess?
Man, that would be so rough.
And that goes
Never having played that
16-hour
game
run.
before and then
Easy.
just starting for a race. Dude.
Really? That generous?
I mean, I don't know how many hours that would take all in a row. That'd be
I
awful,
would
though.
think maybe 20.
20 hours.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how long it took me to beat Twilight Princess
I mean,
the first time.
I guess for the most part, they do
16
they do
hours?
really tell you where to go if you're paying attention to the
Probably
only
a little
required
longer.
dialogue, but
Yeah?
Yeah.
still.
21 hours?
Well, actually, it took me
That's
really
a
long because I
matter.
100%ed it.
That's weird.
It's weird, 100%.
Yeah.
On your first run.
Totally.
But once I got to the part where I needed 100% it, I guided it, so that only took me like 4 extra hours.
How far behind is Mossy's?
You can try to run
I
on the
guess
water,
it
but you
maybe
probably
like
just fall
19,
over.
20 hours for me.
Huh.
I'm not doing bad though. This is
This is close. This is still close.
get this elusive fairy for the third time.
She's there for you.
Oh, rowdy fairy.
This will. If I don't know
The rowdy
Ancient Tomb.
fairies were in Link to the Past.
If I knew Ancient Tomb, this would be 100% for sure a PB.
Yeah, we are. We're in.
I don't think Ancient Tomb.
Oh, never mind. The next game is Battle
Alright.
Quest, not tomorrow.
Let's get some boss
Please
concentration.
excuse
from
my
Mossy's.
wrongness.
that boss is really easy.
It's almost as easy as Thunderhead.
Jesus Christ, I'm spawning into rocks.
That was
all
a
day.
deep cut.
There. Nice job.
How long would this marathon be if all games would be 100%?
I don't
Maybe
remember a boss
Sans,
named Thunderhead
900
boss.
Koroks, and Breath of the Wild.
Shorter than it would take to 100% Hyrule Warriors.
That's true. That's a fact.
This includes 100% Breath of the Wild, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks.
Realistically speaking, I would say maybe 2-3 weeks.
I wonder how long it takes to 100% like one of the Smash Bros. Games.
Wait, no, because we would be able to use guides for
Trophies
that.
included?
At least unlocking all the characters and all the levels.
Maybe 2 weeks, I would say.
Yeah,
Trophies.
all those
guys.
characters wouldn't do that.
Trophies would be like years.
Yeah. That was what I was
Aren't
meaning.
these
It's
ones
like if you
stronger
literally
than
just
usual?
erased all your data or whatever, and then just unlock
right.
all the characters and completed all the difficulties of each thing.
Be a long match.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm thinking at least 40
I was
hours.
running away from them. I was at least scared. Use your noble sword.
You could have one person getting all the Korok seeds while everybody else is playing other games.
Broke that
Well,
pot.
they're saying not including Korok
I know,
seeds.
but that'd be ridiculous though.
I think with the way he's setting up
The
that
Korok
question,
seeds aren't the problem.
I actually
2
don't.
weeks.
The
I don't
Korok
think it
seeds
would
aren't the problem for 100%ing. Getting all 64 ship hearts in Phantom Hourglass is the problem.
No. You can do it pretty good.
Nice.
You can, you can go on target range and get crazy good treasure. The quality of the treasure depends on how many points you get.
I know.
So you can, and that
None of
takes.
it matters.
It doesn't cost very much rupees. Takes about a minute and a half
Don't
for
you
each
need to
run.
play the multiplayer to get chip points?
No, you can't get those through multiplayer.
Wait,
anymore.
I'm thinking Spirit Tracks. Phantom Hourglass is a little more awkward.
That was gonna be Monty's trick during his 100 run. 100 run.
Is the ship in the past?
No.
In the present?
Sure.
One of those. Every single ring in Oracle Seasons and Ages.
It's not in the
All Me
future,
versus
no,
Tamsin,
it's all
Twilight
in-
Princess HD, and Figures in Wind Waker and Minish Cap. Like, dude. So much RNG. Just punches you in the face.
Yeah, there are a lot of
Wow, that was awesome,
tricky
Leslie.
things.
Fairy right there.
The reward, yeah, I did a daily debate about that a few
I
months
have
ago.
all these songs on a playlist, and the dungeon songs are definitely the best.
Cave ordeals. Cave ordeals really isn't that bad.
It's not that bad. You know, it depends on how prepared you are.
Yeah. Like, and I feel like in a 100% run, you're gonna be super prepared for that. It's not gonna be
Yeah,
hard at all.
if you're
Hey, you
not
you'll have the
100%ing it, it
biggest
gets a little more
quiver,
awkward.
gold bomb bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have a lot of arrows, bombs are kind of sort of okay, but if you don't have a lot of arrows, that sucks.
Vaniac, I'm way ahead of you. I'm already staying up all week. So far.
So far, really.
So
No,
far.
I
So
guess I
good.
would say if you,
I got like 2 hours yesterday.
like I would say Cave of Ordeals, if you don't have hidden skills, would be awful.
Yeah.
You don't have hidden skills, and maybe you don't have,
Sword techniques.
like you just have the minimum quivers and all that stuff.
Am I sleepy? I'm always sleepy. But I never show it. That's the trick.
Famous B.
How's it going, Mosley?
Good. I guess.
He's going.
I'm going.
He's doing a thing.
Oh yeah, team courage, power, and wisdom.
I think it'd be really funny to, I don't know, do some kind of fan thing like that, just like they did for Pokemon Go.
Actually, I don't remember this
Have
part
people
at
on
all.
Power, Wisdom, or
Look at
Courage
it
teams.
over here.
Because it's MC.
Nothing.
And he raises $100,000 for charity.
I'll go back to the thing.
You gotta do the thing.
They don't care anymore, I guess.
I guess copyright's not a thing.
I mean, I think Nintendo would look at that
I got to talk to illegals. They're not fun.
No, it's not, but at the same time...
They're very protective.
They'd definitely be the bully in that situation. They'd still win, but they'd definitely be the bully.
I mean, they're in their right. Like,
Oh, yeah.
alright, they're cool as most.
Queen
but I'm
Ambi's
thinking-
future husband here.
Damn.
Also, I think the colors are off, so I
Doesn't
guess...
matter, the icons are protected.
Yeah.
Trust me, I got caught on that one too.
It has to be, what is it, like 60% or 70% different?
Nope. There's no hard percentage.
There is for certain things.
Nope.
For video content?
Nope. You have,
In California, there is.
well, in most of the cases are federal, so you have to take somebody to the federal court over it. It's usually just going to cross state lines.
Oh, yeah, it'd be international, too.
That's why, for the most part, when somebody hits you with a claim, you just take it.
Yeah.
Because are you really going to have the money to spend on...
All of that, no. And the money you'd win out of it usually is not.
Well, you wouldn't win any money. You just get the right to continue to publish your content.
Even more so.
Super Mario Fairies is kind of in a bit of a rough spot, but...
He might have gotten permission for him.
Yeah, he did great.
Ah.
That'd be really good.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Pokemon Go, but Zelda.
Yeah, I was talking about being on. You said Team Power, Wisdom, and Courage, and I was like, yeah, it'd be cool to have like a Pokemon Go kind of thing where different people are assigned a different group. Like, say, when somebody joins the forums, it automatically assigns them a team. And then there's like community competitions where they have to.
Some
post
people would be
things or
really ticked with what team they got on, though.
Yeah.
They'd be like, can we sorting hat this and choose?
Yeah. I don't know. I just think there'd be potential for something, or it'd be a fun Twitch game.
Yeah.
Like if you could do some kind of little RPG type thing where they play with text and have abilities, but they are automatically assigned a team randomly when they join chat.
Kind of like an extension type deal.
But like the team they join is based on how many people are currently watching. It's like everybody's assigned a team, so if they just leave and come back, they're going to go to the team that currently has the least members.
Ah.
So they can't just leave. If they just leave and come back, they're going to be back in the same team, because it's sort of randomly applied.
But what if you allow people to choose and you do it kind of like the Splatoon Splatfest, where it doesn't matter how many people will join, but it comes down to like performance of the aggregate. So if there are fewer or more dedicated players on a particular team, they just do
Right.
better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I was just thinking it might be kind of a fun thing to like somehow get people interested in it. I don't know.
Look, I'm all for doing Twitch Plays Zelda, but I feel like Twitch Plays Zelda would be harder than Twitch Plays Dark Souls.
Yeah. Well, what? Harder than Twitch Plays Dark Souls?
Yeah.
There was a lot of things they had to fix with that game to make that even remotely possible.
And they still beat it too, if I remember correctly. They
Well, they
managed.
slowed the game down, I think, right?
Yeah. Because they had to, they input some type, like they programmed some type of delay into it to where it gives the Twitch enough time to react to, or have the chance to react to something.
Was there a democracy mode?
I don't know.
Well, did players vote on inputs, or was it just added?
I think it picks the first one input, or it cues the inputs. Yeah, no. But I could be wrong. It was a while ago.
Like, one game that sort of did something sort of like that is WildStar, where you could choose your profession, so to speak. Or, how do they even call it? It was your calling or something like that, but you pick a class, which is how you played the game, and then you pick, like, what you did for optional side quests. So, like, one of them was Soldier, which is mostly focused on, like, escorts and defense missions and, like, assaults, and you could get special abilities for temporary missions where you bomb things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's all combat oriented. And they had other ones. One of them was based pretty much on lore and like unlocking chests and stuff like that. One of them was explore, so you'd explore caves and underground passages and mountaintops and stuff like that. Lots of jumping puzzles, stuff like that. Very active. And so each calling did a different thing, and you team up with other people of your same calling. But you
Yeah.
could also team up with people who weren't of your calling. They didn't get any extra experience for you. So, but you could still get help from them. I didn't actually like most of the callings for the most part. Just a lot of them were kind of boring. But it was just additional XP that was usually in the same area of quests you were doing. But it was an interesting idea. But point being, I think something like that might be interesting as a way to incentivize Power Wisdom and Courage. You get different teams, but they focus on different things.
That'd be interesting.
So that way, when people join, it could be like, here's the different teams, and you can join whichever one you want. And it's not necessarily a competition per se, as much as everybody trying to accomplish similar goals.
We got
a lot of
like Team Power has the objective to revive Ganon.
a lot of AR games are like that.
Nehru. Team Wisdom.
Well, see, like the Nehru team could be like
Zelda.
quizzes and stuff like that.
What?
So like the Nehru team could be quizzes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, you're Ravenclawing it now?
What's that?
We're Ravenclawing it now?
Oh, I don't know, but just like, just because you, yeah, I don't know. Never mind. I'll just stop talking now.
Why?
I would just feel like I'm digging myself a hole, but maybe not.
Nah, let's run with this idea.
See, all I remember is that they gave in World of Warcraft they gave every class like their faction, their class home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the most recent one, for Legion.
Mm-hmm.
And all it was like I was a hunter, so I was like, it was just a home for all the hunters to be salty about people hating them.
Yeah.
Because, you know, multi-shot. You know, what's a skill shot? Ruining raids and a quick button press.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Aggroing every single one of the enemy.
That's why I just rolled again instead of just doing dungeons and saying, alright guys, I'm gonna hit the multi-shot and
Oh my god.
Tank, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Tank, how many lines of coke are you sorting tonight?
Don't worry, I'm Beastmaster's back.
I'll have one. Line it up.
Dude,
Up tribs.
dude, the mermaid suit is hard. It's like, it's really cool, but it's really clunky and awkward.
Yeah. There we go.
I still think my favorite person I encountered in WoW once was a hunter who was named Don't Kill the Pet, and then
Right. The pet was
his
the other
pet's
way.
name was the pet.
What I did, I made one of my hunters. I tried to, if it's not taken, is I name my
I don't have
hunter
the
arrow
glove,
keys,
though.
Mhm.
and then my pet's name is WASD.
Sweet.
Fantastic.
I don't remember where the
I
glove
named my
is.
bear. His name is Bear.
Yeah. What my brother always does is he gets a dog and names it my other brother's name.
I tamed a Crystal Fang spider and named it Skitters.
That's funny.
I also tamed the ghost lightning wolf on my dwarf hunter. That took me about 2 days to do.
You got a key. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Some jackass
Oh, I
kept killing
remember.
him.
They stopped playing when they made like Beast Master and people be irrelevant.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you very much.
you could still, like, back in Cataclysm, you could still do stuff
get
as
this guy.
Beastmaster.
Well, no, like
but
they changed in Legion.
It's a lot different
well,
now.
yeah.
Where
I like the way it is
Beastmaster
right
was
now.
So OP. Like you had everything. There's no penalty. And then they made Beastmaster melee only.
Well, your
Because balance.
Your penalty before though is your DPS was super split between you and your pet, and
Right.
unfortunately,
But it also allowed you to basically solo anything.
in single player content, yes, but in raid content, you suffered from a massive
Well, yeah,
damage
you'd-
drop.
But you'd also switch your spec
the way I go.
Marksman, yeah.
Not like that anyway.
A marksman was and probably always will be the superior spec.
Yeah.
Beastmaster does more damage right now.
I'm not surprised because they neutered it. So
neutered it.
Mostly.
I mean, I'm
Well,
just
the-
stating facts here.
usually I'm actually not super familiar with a lot of the changes they just made, but how it was anyways, like 4 or 5 months
You
ago,
go into
was
this
that
room
you
I'm
use
at
kill
right now?
command a lot, in particular.
No, I didn't. Where's it at?
If you had the right stats, you'd use kill
Like
command on all your
upstairs.
macros first.
Upstairs.
I feel like the whole point of
Prioritize
Beast.
that was just really good.
I feel like the whole point of Beastmaster though was kind of ruined with Legion.
Is it this way?
Like, whole thing was, oh yeah, you get the really cool pets. You want to focus all your, all your style on using your pets to help you kill things and do damage, and then like
Here we go.
come out with Legion, and it's just like you
remember
lost
this
a lot of
pattern?
the originality or uniqueness of that talent tree.
Look at most
I already screwed it up.
But then I also haven't played in like 6 months, so
Yeah, me too.
Did you already win it?
Yeah. But you're already in. You're still winning.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a lead change.
No, it's not. Did you get any of the tablets?
Yeah, I got all 4 of them.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
Ladies and gentlemen, that is not a lead change.
Moses,
No, I got 3 of them. I'm sorry.
Moses is winning by about
Still-
5 minutes.
still not a lead change.
I don't know what
I
I'm
didn't
doing.
get the 4th one because I didn't have the glove.
I don't know what to do after death.
Usually resurrection.
Usually you press continue.
That too.
I do wish I could go back and play Final Fantasy 14.
Okay, I'm out of.
It's
Pegasus
good.
seeds.
Dude, like even
Is
now,
the base one hard?
especially now.
I
I don't remember this area.
I played it
The
for about
tablets.
a month and a half.
It's, it's really not hard.
learning
It's pretty
the
linear. I
mechanics
just
of the game.
screwed
I just had
up.
a lot of fun. Even tanking.
You do Realm Reborn or
Yeah.
okay? Yeah, they've done a complete 180 from where they started with that game. It's great.
I
Like, the combat's fun.
overall,
That's hard to say about an MMO that's slow in nature. Like, my preferred games are like the Korean style ones where
Like Terra.
you're mashing buttons and countering and
Yeah.
dodging iframes, all that kind of stuff. Like, that's my jazz. But
I really like some of the changes they've made recently, though. But the coolest one, I think, as far as the new rework, is Discipline Priest. Crazy.
well, the new expansion is going to have like all these new classes, right? Or like racial.
No, they did make a bunch of different changes. Like one of them was Fury Warriors are completely different. I don't know exactly what that means, but I haven't been following it too much. I just don't have time to think about it right now.
Yeah. I don't have time to follow because I'm not subscribing to it, so.
Ambi wears too much clothing. Okay.
That's lonely.
I mean,
That's from my duplicate account.
yeah.
You got the
Oh
thing?
god, I hate not having Pegasus seeds.
Good thing I got 50 of them.
Do you really?
No. He's been using them too.
I stocked up before.
Plus or minus. Give or take.
Insurmountable walking.
You got the sling.
Do you need your shield out for that one? Nope, never mind.
Outside of Zelda, what other game series do you enjoy and play a lot of?
Resident Evil,
Nice choice.
Sonic.
Also a nice choice.
Bagman.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Baggage Man.
Yeah. We play Mossies.
Mario,
choice.
Donkey Kong.
Better.
Grand Theft
Fired up a
Auto.
little bit.
Play quite a bit of
Splatoon.
GTA Online,
Right.
you know.
US?
Yeah. I'm still very, very new.
Oh.
I'm fresh.
I love Final Fantasy. I love Mortal Kombat. I love
There you
Street
go.
Fighter.
Although the reason why I'm trying to get into Splatoon is I've like stumbled upon being the top Splatoon broadcaster in North America.
Yeah. So it helps to actually know it and play.
Love that. Oh,
I love Harvest Moon. I'm not a huge fan of Animal Crossing. I love Metal Gear Solid. Assassin's Creed is good, although they've had a few rough titles.
The new ones have been pretty good though.
Origins was amazing. And Odyssey looks good, but it looks too much like Origins for me. Castlevania is amazing series. Resident Evil as well. I like that one too. I'm super excited about Resident Evil 2's remake.
Oh my god, that's my entire life, really.
Looks so good.
Are you gonna lose your life?
I'll probably, like,
At least a
I
month
couldn't
of it.
imagine a bigger disappointment than losing my life before that game comes out.
So you're alright if death comes, but after.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if I can play it and beat it and like 100% it and then I die, like it's cool.
I have a feeling I don't need this.
I have a feeling you don't need to play anymore.
It's a bold statement there.
I have a feeling you are 100% right. But I've come this far. I'm finishing this game.
Project Diva. Yeah, that's a.
You've actually, this is your personal best, right?
Well, I gotta beat this dungeon.
Persona was pretty good, although I haven't really played since Persona 3.
Some of this is just coming back to me right now.
I hear Persona 5
What
was
is this
really
for? Oh, that guy.
I heard it was good too.
Yep.
What's over here?
Now the real question, Moons, is which of those is your favorite? Mine's MGS2, although MGS3 is right behind
Metal
it.
Gear Solid?
Yeah.
2 is your favorite?
2 is my favorite.
Why?
Because it was amazing.
That's the one that like.
This is vaguer reason.
I mean, I don't think the stream cares to hear a 45-minute diatribe of why.
Okay, why is it better than 3?
The direction of the story, mostly, and the fact that you not only was it kind of a bait and switch to begin with, but also the fact that, which I understand is what screwed with a lot of people and pissed a lot of people off.
A lot of people want to play Snake.
But that being said, the story of Raiden and the story of Snake teaching him all of the things that he learned in MGS1 in order for Raiden to not only grow as a person, but it's kind of like Kojima trying to reach out to the player and say, you know, you are now, I am now handing this legacy to you.
Hey Vic, they're talking Metal Gear Solid.
3's the best.
MGS3 was amazing, and if 2 wasn't so good for me and played at a time in my life where it was important,
How about let's just agree that HD Collection was the best MGS game?
I will agree with that.
There you go. It's got 2 and 3.
Absolutely, 100% agree. Arkham series is great, although Knight had a lot of issues.
With, he was like, I'm thinking about buying Metal Gear Solid 5. I've never played any of the games. He's like, do you think that'd be a good one to start with? I'm like, probably not.
Actually, that would be amazing for him to start with because he gets the really good gameplay, but he doesn't suffer from the crappy story that he knows is crappy because he played all the other ones.
I told him, I'm like, you probably need to start with 3 because, like, 3 is pretty deep. Like,
But if he starts with 3 and then plays 5, he's gonna hate his life.
If you think 3 is the best, and then starting with 3, it's just all about him.
That's true, yeah.
I like starting people chronologically through the games.
That's generally how I like to play.
But unfortunately, again, that has a side effect of you playing 3 first, and then going through all of them and realizing that once you get to the end, which is 5, how far the series fell and how hard it fell with this release.
Thank you, sir. You doing alright, man?
People don't like
I
5?
assume you're not a fan of Metal Gear Survive.
How are you doing, Vic?
What game is that? I don't think that exists.
Exactly.
Why?
Did that ever
I've
come
never
out?
heard of Metal Gear Survive. Yeah, it did.
That was,
Probably when she should
we
be.
pretend that one doesn't exist.
Metal Gear 2 was good. Both the original MSX titles are great.
So
They're not modern by any standard of imagination, nor are they deep, but they were good for their time.
In terms of Metal Gear Solid?
No,
Part
Metal
3 is
Gear and Metal
probably
Gear
my
2.
favorite In terms of storyline. Part 2 is in terms of WTF moments.
Okay.
Because The ending of the last half an hour, or the last like 2 hours of Metal Gear Solid 2 is
It's crazy.
It's just crazy. Yeah.
It's like you go through a door. It's like New York City.
Once Raiden is naked, and then the rest of the game is just like wow.
I mean, so you're saying it's a wow moment when Raiden is naked finally?
When that's when all the revelations start to come in place. Once
Usually that's what happens when you're naked.
As Raiden's naked, you find out like about Colonel.
Usually what I hear when I'm
Yeah. No spoilers for those in the chat, but yeah.
It's a 15-year-old game.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, by now they're not gonna play it.
Oh, I gotta go to the.
That's not true at all.
Jesus.
Okay, but god damn.
I need scissors 61.
Exactly. I need scissors 61. And god damn.
MGS5 is really disappointing. Yeah.
Oh, damn, Scissors 61.
MGS5 had so much potential, and you can see it when you play throughout the game, like where they were trying to go and things that he wanted to do. But obviously, there's a lot of real life stuff that happened that kind of got in the way of making that game great.
MGS5 was a hell of a lot of fun to play.
So,
oh yeah, it's one of the best gameplay.
Storyline wise, it's extremely disappointing.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do we think of his new game?
Oh, Death Stranding?
Yeah.
That looks interesting.
I will buy it on release, and I will judge it after I beat it.
It's
deeply confused and mystified.
It's very that's standard Kojima.
It is quintessential Kojima.
Yeah.
Has he made a bad game?
Kojima?
No.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5.
No, it wasn't, it wasn't bad.
Did he use
No.
the sense seeds against the boss? Is it sense seeds? Does it even
Okay.
matter?
It don't matter. I usually use sense seeds.
Let me clarify that. Me saying MGS5 is bad is like me saying Wind Waker is bad. They're great
Relative
games.
to the
They're
other
great
games.
games, but like compared to the rest of the series,
They're good for what the game
in my
could
opinion,
offer.
yeah,
I've
it's.
never played that Metal Gear Solid game.
You never played the Wind Waker?
MGS5 was made by Kojima. He just wasn't allowed to finish it, and he wasn't allowed to do a lot of things that he intended to do from the start, which is why all of his trailers were misleading as all hell.
MGS3 though is just so like
It was incredible.
the feels.
It was great.
The
Yeah.
ending, the last, putting down the boss.
The 2 1/3 mile ladder climb where the music's playing.
I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in the flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harakiri Rock.
What the hell are you over here talking about?
That's a Colonel line, dude.
Black magic.
That's a Colonel line.
Thrill.
You know, did you not finish MGS2?
One time.
Oh my god.
But
MGS4 the movie. Lol.
I'm still in a dream.
Snake Eater.
I feel like Death Stranding is typical Kojima, but I think he's trying to make a statement with it.
What statement do you think?
That's the question.
People will buy anything.
Yeah, we don't know.
That is the big question.
People will buy anything with my name on it.
We're gonna need somebody
Pretty
to
much.
computer for
I
time
definitely
in
think
about
he's sticking
5 or
his
10
middle
minutes.
finger up at Konami.
5 minutes?
At this point.
Yeah.
We got time for
The
that.
whole
Moses.
industry is sticking their
Remind them
middle
when we
finger
have
up
10
at Konami.
seconds.
Well, because they definitely deserve it. Let's be real.
I mean, when Konami would not let Kojima show up to the Game Awards.
Yeah, that was messed up.
That was super
Don't
effed
let
up.
him show up.
No. So Metal Gear Solid 5 won an award, and typically at that place you present that award to the creator of the game, and Konami was like, nah,
He ain't going.
not gonna happen.
They were pricks, man. They were just pricks to him. From what I understand.
You know what to do there,
understand
Moses?
the whole overarching.
It's never gonna happen, Con, unless Sony buys the rights to
I
it, which
think he didn't
Konami
wanna
is
be
never
there.
gonna give them.
I think that's what it was. Like, he didn't want to keep making Metal Gear Solid because it was like, that's all that they let him do. But they kept pushing it on him to make. It's like,
Well, it's
you
just
gotta
like
make Metal Gear
it's
Solid.
like the Smash Bros guy, same deal.
It's true, but his
Alright,
love.
in fairness, Sakurai will continue making Smash Bros games until he dies.
I think it's
But he
more
keeps
so
getting
that-
younger.
What else does he make?
He keeps getting
Kirby-
younger.
Kirby.
It's
He'll
true.
keep making
I
them
think
till
it's
he's
more
bored.
so that he doesn't want someone else.
Sakurai
to
is
be
our
in charge
living
of it
example of
because
Benjamin
it's
Button.
his baby. He doesn't want to.
Well, see,
He doesn't want Nintendo to take it in a direction that he doesn't want it to go in.
Right.
You know?
The funny thing about Metal Gear though
Which
is
they
like
would do if he got off the project.
5. If Kojima had been allowed to do what he wanted to do with 5, it would have been his last, and it would have been his greatest. That's what I think.
Wow, why can't I kill these guys? Get out of here.
Reasons.
I think they
What time is it? Can I see
they
shit
let him
yet?
do it. They would have let him end on that note. Because I mean,
Mostly, we are
Konami's been
far from
moving
the
away
power
from
hour.
video games anyway for the past
Shite.
15 years. 10
I'm not
years.
gonna be getting distracted.
Well, the
here.
Smash
Those
fan base
group
would have a
of
cow if they stopped making them.
No.
Well, they're not going to stop making them. They're just
I
going
don't
to pass
know
it
if
on
we
to
can get
somebody
any
else if he
more
stops.
distracting than-
And then it'd be awful.
I think Sakurai is an even bigger case though, of like a developer who created something so great that it's kind of overwhelmed him in his ability to continue it.
Well, I mean, Sakurai was involved in Icarus too, right?
He was involved in Icarus, he was involved in Kirby and Smash, and a couple of other things. F-Zero? I want to say he was in F-Zero at some point.
Don't do it, Ralph.
No.
Wow,
for
look at that.
honor,
All the franchises that haven't had a solid release in
you.
decades.
Yeah.
In my
Well, Kirby had Epic Yarn. That was alright.
There'll be no
Look at Ralph. Oh, are we seeing
I ain't even
Snake
checking
Eater?
on that piece of crap. Get out of here.
Climbing that ladder was probably the most epic part of that game, not even gonna lie. And I never thought that would be possible.
I've never played any of the Metal Gear Solid games, but I have watched that.
You're just holding up for like 3 minutes, and you're just listening to this epic soundtrack as right after you just beat this flaming astronaut. It's freaking amazing.
That was crazy. The flaming astronaut guy was intense.
All of the fights in MGS3 were
Man,
incredible.
it's just like it was insane.
Apparently not F-Zero.
Apparently not F-Zero. Okay, I mean,
The fury,
The pain was crazy.
the fear,
you see that?
the
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
this
Yeah.
is on our Project Sword.
Playing in the concert hall. Ring
That wasn't even how Avatar was.
That I don't know.
I'm
boss.
pretty sure it was.
God damn,
The
that
boss was very.
I'll take your word on that one.
Oh my god.
tearing at the heartstrings
Oh my
pretty
god.
bad.
So
The end
many
was fun.
feels.
The end was great. And the funny thing is, I actually like the quiet fight almost as much as I like the end fight, just because.
You're mixing two different games here.
Somebody needs.
No, I know
somebody
that.
needs to get ready for time.
I'm-
is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
hey,
Quiet.
Mosley's
You
about
just
to.
dropped
Andrew, you
a
know what to
box
do?
on her, and she did. You know.
That, well. The joke, sure, but.
Yeah.
Like, if you fight her for well, I mean, you can just fast forward your clock
For the end.
a week for the end
Yeah.
and do the same kind of thing.
The Kojima is like what? I guess Easter eggs or just
you the black
in-game
tie on the
jokes
pass
are
the
so ridiculous and hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, Far Cry did the same thing with the one of their games. It was Far Cry 3. If you just sat at the table for like a half hour, the game just ends.
Fighting 20 MG rays on the European extreme difficulty was awesome and painful on my fingers.
Yes, Key, he is. Boom.
Mosley is ready to take home the belt again. Or snipe the end when he's in the wheelchair in the open. It's challenging to do that, but that's also fun.
It's not a belt. It's the championship.
No, it's
Championship.
There's no.
Chicago, Illinois. It's a belt.
We have belts, and we don't win titles.
We don't win titles or championships. We win belts around here.
Who
I don't
runs?
know exactly how it ends, so.
I'll tell you when I say time. Just
No, this was a non. No, the Mossy Mosley rivalry doesn't need a championship belt to.
well, I'm the champion though.
Did you play Metal Gear Solid 5 all the way through?
No.
You don't have
So
to.
you don't know the whole Venom Snake and
No, I know the whole story.
Punish Snake and all the other nonsense.
I know the story of it.
All of a sudden, the medic is,
Is you know who.
Spoiler alert, the medic.
I think you just pretty much gave the entire story of MGS5 out
Which
in
is-
about
which is so
20
stupid.
seconds. I no, but I could
It's
see
not
where he was
stupid
going
because
with
it gives
it,
reason
and
for,
I think if he was left to develop it a little bit more, it would have been fine. Because he was trying to evoke the MGS2's feelings.
It gives reason for
Because
like
of that-
Metal Gear Solid to be like you know, they kill a big boss, but it's not really a big boss.
Brother.
It's just weird. It's just, I don't
Hey,
know.
Moses,
I
what's with
did
these
not like
doors?
the ending.
No, I agree. Like the game
You
we
know the
got
three doors on top
is
of the
not
tower?
the game that we needed or wanted.
Oh,
Well, you gotta go to the
You
market.
gotta go to
tree.
the market.
Not
tree
by a
first.
long shot. Yeah, that's I know the channel you're talking about. I'm a sub to that channel.
Time.
It's a great channel.
There is a Twitch stream that does just
Yeah, let
Metal
me
Gear
kill
Solid.
myself.
340-44.
Yeah,
Congrats,
well,
Mosley.
This stream has been taken over like the NWO by
Terrible.
Metal Gear Solid games.
Metal Gear.
It can't be.
Ew. Gross.
Raiden.
What did you say it was? 340? Okay, I see.
340-43.
Is that better than last year or no?
I think that's right where you've been the last 2 years.
Really?
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Where's Spencer? We need him to repeat.
Whoa! Snake.
We need
Did you like my
We need
sunglasses?
Spencer here to recreate Liquid's dialogue.
His dialogue's hard to do.
Spencer might be,
Cam Clark is quite the character.
Did you like my sunglasses?
Spencer forgot how to count.
For the new, all genes were
Is that what he
cursed.
said? Spencer forgot how to count and he's now
You
sleeping.
stole everything from me.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Where did that accent go? That sounded like you started going Australian
What happened
there
to my
for a
belt?
second.
Somebody took my belt and stole it.
Here, how about a Makar?
You can wear Makar. Yeah, Spencer stole your belt. I asked him for it back. He was like, no, it's
Spencer.
mine.
Oh, he went to sleep. He went to sleep with my belt.
We'll find it. Don't worry, infinite ammo. It's all here.
Do I have to go
You got it
inside?
from there. No. Go to the past.
Snake.
Liquid went full
Going
Forrest
back in the
Gump
portal.
there.
And then I go to Black Tower, right?
Black Tower.
We're not tools of the
You
government.
got it from there.
Or anyone else. Fight
Damn,
them.
my mouth takes
Is good at.
Is it worth getting them?
Woo!
Yeah, we appreciate
No.
that. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
finished?
It's a great stream.
Moses, don't go anywhere. Stay here.
Well, I gotta go get my paddle.
Are we drinking more? I mean, are we having more coffee?
Well, I'm pretty sleepy, so yeah, I think so.
Wait, let me finish first.
There it is.
Did I hear?
3 years. The longest reigning Oracle
How deep does this hurt you on the inside?
No, it's alright. I'm pretty. I was disappointed with my early game, but my late game was awesome.
That is true.
The
You did pretty well.
champion is
at the end
here.
there. Like honestly, this was pretty close the whole way through.
I think Mossy's probably had the best Oracle of Ages game he's ever had in his life.
Ouch.
By about 25 minutes.
That's not a burn. That's a compliment.
It's a burn for all the other years.
I struggled a little bit. Like
No, well, we've gotten. If you go back and watch how we played this game in 2014,
Yeah.
Come a long
the
way.
level of play is night and day.
We've come a long, long way.
Hey,
That's everything with these marathons. But before it used to go, just practice the game. Now, let's see what. A lot more research goes involved. It's not just casual playthroughs anymore. Is there much to this Black Tower after you go through those 3 doors?
No, just keep going.
You know those 3 doors I'm talking about. Is that
It can join them into one when you have the Maku nut.
and then you're at Varen, right?
Yeah. And then you do the thing. It's like the battle from the castle. And then once you do that,
That's the same exact battle, right?
same battle. What I do is I put the seed shooter on A, and then I switch between the sword and the claw shot on B because it saves time. Because if you're switching out the seed shooter, it always asks you what kind of seed you want.
It's more along the lines of marketing other streams. Like, if you come into a chat and just like, oh yeah, go check out this guy. Like, if you're advertising for them without, like, there being context to it,
Dude, I never thought
that's usually
turning
frowned
32
upon.
would make me feel really
Like,
old.
the fact that we're talking a lot about it,
I do.
and that
This is the
kind of
first
thing,
time I've had a
it's a
birthday
little
where I'm like,
different,
"God damn,
but
I'm actually kind of feeling old.
generally unless the streamer
And
themselves
isn't that
are
exciting?
doing it. it's
You should be
unwise.
excited. It's your birthday.
You know, I'm not.
I just kicked Mossy's ass.
On your birthday. On Rusev
On
Day.
your birthday.
It's true.
I did it for Victor.
You appreciate that.
I dedicate this victory
The guy,
to Victor.
the guy has doubted my Zelda skills for years, and I gave him zero reasons to expect that.
Did you like the voicemail I left you?
I did.
Hey, Victor.
Get your asses over here, slick Vic.
Which, am I going the right way here?
Yeah.
Right, this one?
Yeah.
No, skip this
Kill
one.
that guy and then go to the top one.
Hey, Chad.
Charge him up again.
I'm 32 today, man. It's not
Everybody, it's Slick Vic's birthday. He is 32 years young, so let's all wish him a happy B-Day.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, the two of you.
Second one to the almost go over to the right. Second one.
On the right?
Second one for the last one down there.
Which way? Where do I go? What is
Down. Go down.
Okay.
To the right. That one. You were over it. No, that one. There we go.
Second one to the
Hey,
last.
get you a fairy in one of them jars.
There was some great, awful directions there.
Yeah, it was bad. I know. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Chad.
Second one from the right to the right.
32
12 spots on the screen.
Today.
Anybody that wants to take down the winning password secret to Holodrum, go ahead. Get out your cameras.
Let's do a link game right now. We have enough time, right?
I'm not doing a link game.
I'll do
Thank
it.
you, everyone. Appreciate it.
I haven't fought Varian.
You got a
in
lot of
15
happy
years.
birthdays going on,
I
Vic.
know, man. I'm touched. I'm very grateful.
You got this.
This first
32 is not old.
32
is
feels old today, man.
If you double that and you're 64, then you're old.
Yeah, I agree with
like
that.
like Nintendo 64.
Think about it as like today you're 0 years old, and you have from the time you were born until today to be old.
That's some
You're
deep
halfway to
I know,
64.
man, it's deep.
meta knowledge
Some
right there.
philosophical enlightenment.
Exactly.
Appreciate that.
This is almost
live
as
it
deep
up.
as Kojima's games.
There's,
Right there.
there's your thought.
Thank you.
What happens to Mossy's screen?
Come on, Moss.
Our
Oh, get
capture
her-
cards are
Oh, the strats.
encountering roughness.
You don't gotta worry about charging.
It's 3 hits regardless?
Yeah, 3 hits regardless.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Coming to the fight unprepared.
Mossy's with the diagonal throws here.
I don't remember the faces of Ambi though.
There you go. You got her.
Yeah, exactly.
Done.
Kojima Deep is
No,
a
I'm
difficult
talking
thing to
about
pull off.
The spider, the bee. That's pretty much it.
No,
Spider, the bee, and the slug or whatever, the turtle.
That's right now. Right?
we'll tell you time.
And you got Dark Link, the little Dark Links you can get kill for health. You didn't take any damage during that.
That fate. Okay. Now this phase, I don't really remember this fight
You
at
just
all.
hit her. Just charge sword, spin attack. Spin attack.
2 hours of cutscene and
Get
one
sword
chick
and
with a
feathers.
bikini that is very,
Can't you hit her
very
with
low
mis-
placed.
seats?
I don't know. I just spin attack her all day.
All day, every day. Hey, Milk Bar owner, how's it going?
There you go.
This Dark Link is underwhelming. Nice.
Got her. Yes! That was a quick fight.
Now, it's just the final phase now, right?
Yep. The turtle.
Oh, they have to leave the castle?
No.
Oh no, it goes on back.
The wall master gets you. Vic! Come on, Slick Vic.
Where are we going, dude?
I don't know, we're going somewhere. You need to go wake up.
Are you getting
Yeah,
more
there's some
coffee?
Go back there.
What's going on, dude? Where are you going? Moss is evicting me for some reason.
Yeah, it's more
Mosley,
like
come
8
here.
hours
Mosley.
of CS.
What do you need?
Is it?
No. Charge. No, spin attack. Keep a spin attack charged up.
Oh, and this form is
vertical.
Andrew, get ready
When
on
your head
time.
when your head pops out, spin attack her, and then start slashing her. Slash, slash, slash. Okay. Now, repeat. You want to do vertical, it's a little bit easier. Okay, you got the, okay, throw a bomb at his face. Or its ass, whichever.
Hello? Are you sure?
There you go.
Ready for some Battle Quest, Blake?
I'm ready for some body slams. Pikachu. What's up?
Pikachu.
I should start finding some Wii remotes.
Now, go back to the charge.
I don't remember if Battle Quest
No, you
is
gotta jump.
4-player or 5-player.
Probably this one.
I think it's 5-player.
Hey, get ready for time.
You ready for time? There are more bombs. Get some bombs. Oh man, the spider's an asshole. There you go.
I have one
Wow.
too, Lizard Con. I have the same one.
Wow. This guy right here. Look out. There you go. Alright, here we go. This is about to be time right here. This one. What a troll.
Time.
3:52.
Time isn't after all that
even.
text. What if you scroll the text?
You were
slowly?
12 minutes behind me. Good job.
It's kind of like how
Let's get an
time
official
clock
ruling
the time
on
is the third plunge of the sword.
When time expires?
It's just at a certain point. So in this one,
Can you
it's
check that?
defeat.
Tingle's weird because you beat the
What
boss.
was mine last
and then
year?
like a cutscene plays.
Mm.
Come
And
on,
then
capture card.
Speedruns for this game are
NPCs
trash
talk
because
at
they go
max
to
time.
like this
Adventure of Link is weird because you have
ridiculous,
to climb a staircase.
beta world and
Like-
then they warp here.
At least that one you're moving. Like,
I guess.
this one like you have to watch the cutscene and scroll text. and then
Yeah.
it's time. It'd be like watching the entire Wind Waker.
It's got-
credits.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got
Timing
to
ends on the last hit.
It would be like Link to the Past. Like, it would end after you enter that. Even though you have to scroll text.
Yeah. No,
Good job,
timing ends on the
Mossies.
last hit.
Only 12 minutes. Actually, 11 and 15 seconds.
Can we get a round of applause for Mossies?
Thank you.
Awesome.
Finish
game.
strong. Finish strong.
Oh, come on, you capture card. Why you gotta be that way?
You deserve it.
I thought it was please retire. That was
Please
Retire. Mossy sucks.
Please retire.
Mossy sucks.
Wow, double whammy. Please retire. Mossy sucks. I will never retire.
We want beach ball. You still got it. We want beach ball.
I just want to see the two secrets side by side.
Quick, cut the feed. Just kidding. Delete. Delete. Delete.
I really gotta pee.
There's
Again?
There's only 4 names for Twilight Princess file names? Oh, top 4.
Yeah, there's more.
Oh, there's 4. Oh, is it only showing the top?
13.
Is it only showing 4 of them now?
Yeah.
You changed it?
Yeah, because the scrolling was weird.
Okay.
Tran.
So after that chant, several people are sleeping in the yard tonight, I assume. Says Cat.
Cat, how's it going? You should be here.
Agreed.
Yep. You ready, Locke? Oh wait, no, we got
Battle Quest. I wouldn't mind doing Tingle early.
Look,
You
it's
already-
E Honda. What's he doing out of Street Fighter?
Well, are you tired?
I might be in 5 hours or 4 hours.
Just do Tingle now.
Trouble is, then are people gonna be awake after that for Battle Quest?
No
or,
way.
or whatever we're doing after that. Are there
Any of us
people
all
now
tired?
who want to play?
We're
that?
always tired.
Just do team up. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. I'm confident. Maybe we'll throw the CDI back on.
Hi, Kara. I'm just sitting here. Hi, Akira.
We gotta get.
I don't know how well you guys can hear me.
We needed to say 2 secrets.
Okay.
You prefer the XL or the little one?
I've been practicing on this XL. Well, my first one was on the low one, but then when I mailed that back, I was using mine.
This cord is fidgety.
Oh, that one too?
It won't go bad, but it'll just go on and off. You don't have to stop your gameplay and fix it.
Yeah.
It'll come back.
Trevor's was like that too.
It's these Katsus they're garbage.
Yeah,
They're
Monsters did win a
poorly
Link to
made.
the Past.
Yeah, I heard a lot of complaints about the Katsus. They're sucks. They're easier to get than Loopy's cards.
He doesn't make them anymore.
He's been saying that he's got XL boards coming out for the last 3 years, and he just hasn't gotten around to it yet. Seems like the design is done, and he just hasn't gotten the boards done or something. I don't know.
He's gonna miss the window at this point.
He really is.
Because I don't know how much life these guys have left.
Yeah. I mean, from what I understand, he's really busy with everything else. So
What he's working on other projects?
Another job or whatever. But
Oh.
She
Okay.
did indeed.
he's not making a boatload of money off of installing 3DS capture cards.
Yeah, you gotta think the
there's
market is probably.
There's a pretty high demand for them, I think.
Well, if it's a few hundred people, maybe a few thousand. I don't know how many people there are actually.
At $200 a pop.
Is that
hour's worth of work, maybe?
Is that revenue or is that how much is the hardware?
I don't know how much the hardware is for him, but I don't even say. I don't know how much he'd make off of it. I couldn't venture a guess, but he made $50 to $100 off of each one or something. I don't know. Pikachu. Linkachu.
Thickachu.
Thickachu. He's a fatty. He really is.
Fat one.
Fat
Look at that
one
fat-
right there. Even that fat one. I haven't seen my cheer.
There we go. That's the way the stream's got.
All right.
Mose, I like my password better than yours.